I'm not able to watch a race. I have to sit here and fight my computer and fight my TV and fight the internet. Yeah, I had to make 2 streams out of this crappy race. He's not going to make too big of a move. Priest and Chastain. Look at Josh Berry gaining spots. The honesty from Mike Joy. What's at stake here? Very little. So if we hit the part of the race where Larson started to fade a little bit because he's getting run over by Byron and Briscoe and Ty Gibbs now. Lap 69. Caught it before it ended. Man, Larson's car just flipped like a light switch. Oh, he got hit by Byron. Yeah, Byron wants to lead this year. I didn't think Byron would be that aggressive, but Larson's definitely slowing him down. William Byron's going to take the lead. By golly, we got a lead change. We have a lead change, ladies and gentlemen. Little bump from Briscoe to send him on through, and Briscoe's trying to not let Larson get back to the bottom. You got to gang up on Larson while you got the chance. You see how much he dominated this race early. Don't cut him any breaks. Hocevar 6th, Blaney 7th. They're up in the top 10 now. I bet they're going to pass Larson soon. If he can't get down, he got in front of Hamlin. Denny went to the outside on him. I don't know about that, Denny. Now it's going to leave Denny. Oh, Larson squeezed him in the wall. Larson squeezed him in the wall. Well, I mean, fair play. How many times has Hamlin done that to him? He squeezed Hamlin in the wall, and then Hamlin overdrove the corner to try to hit him back and gave up a spot to Hocevar. So now we're actually racing. Hocevar loves showing off when it really doesn't matter, but it's good to see him run well. Uh-oh. Right in front of the leaders. Caution. Austin Cindric. Don't get stuck in the mud, bro. Yee. Okay, he got himself unstuck. He's a lap down, though. We've only just begun to lap. What happened? SVG get him? SVG said, I'll see you later. I need a caution. We're tailing the lead lap. Hey, Austin Dillon was the first car lap down. I think he'll get the free pass. Hey, SVG stayed on the lead lap. Respect the hustle. SVG in like his 4th different fucking number in the Cup Series. He's only been here for a couple of years. He said, I'm doing all right. People keep running into me, though. Got sick of it. Byron inside, Briscoe outside, Gibbs inside, Larson outside, Hocevar inside, Blaney outside. I'm sure SVG was devastated when he found out the Charlotte Roval's going away for a while now. Blaney and Hocevar suddenly started charging there that last little bit. Larson slipped from the lead back to fourth. Took us like 65 laps to get to see people moving around. Let's see what Briscoe can do on this outside front row, if anything. Byron got a great run off of two. Byron just runs him a little wide and clears him. Gibbs lets his teammate get down in front of him. Hocevar dive bomb into Larson. Still hitting him. Still hitting him. It's quite the dive there from Hocevar. Hamlin runs Larson a little wide. Damn, Larson drove deep in on that outside. Oh! Bounced off that outside wall that sticks out there. Now Bell's into the side of Larson. Everybody just using Larson up on the way through the field. It's pretty funny. Larson finally finds a spot to get in line in front of Chase Elliott back in 8th place. Briscoe wants to lead this thing, and he's going to have a good... He's going to take it. Byron couldn't get him pinched down enough. A new leader, another lead change. Chase Briscoe. How about that? Multiple lead changes. Ty Gibbs to second. Byron quickly cuts off Hocevar for third. Now Hocevar's up underneath Byron. The Hendrick cars don't seem to like old tires. Boyer and Harvick were making that observation. Hocevar's driven a really good race. Hocevar and Blaney. Zilich is up to 13th. He ran like 20th for the entire first half of this run. Oh, Hamlin. I thought Hamlin was going to charge through and get a 2-for-1 there. He cut him a break. Blaney sends Hamlin off into one a little bit. That'll free up Hocevar to finish fighting Byron. And Byron's going to hang on to third for the moment. I let Briscoe and Gibbs have a huge gap now. Well, now Gibbs wants to lead. Boop. Giving his teammate a concussion with the rear end impacts on these cars. Oh, Gibbs is in there. You better let him go, Briscoe. Another lead change. Ty Gibbs takes the lead now. We had Larson, Byron, Briscoe, and now Ty Gibbs leading this race. 4 to go until the caution. And they're hitting the tail end of the field again just in time for the end of this first half. More shoving. I think SVG just sent Suarez out of the way, and he just sent Cindric again. SVG is just running into everybody. Fucking hit Suarez, and he got Cindric again somehow. I don't know how Cindric got back in front of him. One to go until the halfway caution. Is Gibbs going to be aggressive on the 48 here? So the Gibbs cars, the Toyotas, handle the longer run a little better than the Hendrick group. Hocevar and Blaney have great cars. Hamlin's got a good car. And Zilich has a good car, too. He just started way in the back, but he's caught the top 10 right here at the end. Mental health will drive you mad. Ty Gibbs going to win a race, and it doesn't even count. Just kidding. There's still 100 laps to go. We don't know if he's going to win or not. With the comers and goers we had there at the end. I was pretty bored the first 50 to 60 laps of this race, but then it got really good there. You think SPG wins on an oval this year? I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet, but I think he'll get some top tens. A lot more top tens than he got last year. I bet his average finish goes way up.
Back to do it again. on night two. Yeah, I mean,
JGR is never going to flop, no matter who comes or goes. JGR, Hendrick, Penske, those organizations are set for life. They're not going to drop off. They'll always be able to hire the best people. Oh, this guy left, well, we can get somebody just as good. Or we can promote from within, and then they turn out to be just as good. You know, teams like that are never going to go away.
Yeah, pretty clean race. I think that was expected for what we saw here last year. The guy that I have my eye on is Ryan Blaney. He started back in 16th, and we've seen him drive up into the top five. These next couple of restarts, I think, are going to play a huge role in the outcome of this. But Blaney seems to have a great car. Let's check out the recap of the day to see how we got to this point right now. Of course, we know that storm cleared out, and we had cars on track, and it was Kyle Larson, defending champ, getting the pole earlier on today. Yeah, Larson was surprised by that. Faded here in this first segment. You see right here the LCQ. What a battle we had. You see Barry going by Allmendinger for the lead, and then he shut down, and these guys had a heck of a battle coming to the checker. It was a great battle, and of course Austin Cindric and Josh Berry were the ones from that last chance qualifier that found their way into the main event, and of course Alex Bowman was the other driver due to the driver provisional. To the main event we go, and from the beginning it was Kyle Larson as the strongest car. Yeah, both Hendrick cars right there in the front. See your thoughts on him being able to hold off Briscoe, who's also been very strong in this event? Yeah, I mean, it seems like the tires firing off after a caution. Some guys have done better than others at that. The Gibbs cars seem to be really good on the long run, but again, I like. Of course, after the break, they can come in here. They can make all of the normal changes.
My stream end again
The difference is, this is not
for
the
no
old
reason at all.
cars. These are the pit crews
It's still on.
these cars
Not that it matters.
the guys that would come in and do the 8-second
Here talking to myself. Nothing new.
Daytona next week because of how Bowman Gray is set up. Right now, showing a shot right here of Ty Gibbs' car.
Watching Ty Gibbs dog walk these motherfuckers. Don't mind me, I'm just watching Ty Gibbs dominate.
Similar situation, not a lot of complaints, but generally speaking, the one thing that I keep hearing on these radios as we got further into the run was loose, loose, loose. They cannot get the power down, struggling with that. Even if the car was tighter early in the run, Larry Mack, they ended up loose by the end of it. What are you going to do as my crew chief down there to help me out if that's happening? Well, Rick, I said, ever since I stepped off the pit box, I do not envy some of the decisions these crew chiefs have to make because think about it, a 200 lap race, this is it. This is the only opportunity to get to just.
Excuse me.
Janet Murray keeps talking about Ryan Blaney in the 12. I talked to his crew. They do have a little bit of damage here down in the front splitter that they've been working.
They got some damage on the front end of Blaney from where Bubba got wrecked and then he plowed into him.
Get that drive on over. But the point Janet Murray's making, Josh, Ryan Blaney very happy with his 12 car. All right, thanks a lot, Larry Mack. And I know you talked a lot about Blaney already and what he's been able to do in the past, what he's doing tonight. The one thing I do notice is that it's raining. I don't want to talk about that. This is precipitation.
Oh, it's raining. Well, they'll race in the rain.
As cold as it feels significantly colder than when we got out here, but this could add a whole new element to this, especially if it stays just light like this, Josh, because there's been such a. So, yeah, that made me nervous as a driver for sure. All right, well, we've got 100 laps in the books right now. Ty Gibbs is your leader in the clash at Bowman Gray. Action from the second half of this race coming up.
Yo. Yo. Don't even think I'll have time for a Pokemon stream today. I'll have to get back to that tomorrow or Friday, depending on how I feel tomorrow. Wanted to do a NASCAR 25 stream today, but I got them sponsorbilities.
There's a guy right there. Let's get him going. I noticed you embrace the Patrick Mahomes memes element on the 49ers Bears game second last week. What are your thoughts on creators like myself who do the iconic? I mean, now here's a guy. That's me. Oh, I mean, that's the man right there. I actually really like it. I just.
Do 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 do.
This is 2026, and we got NASCAR Cup cars on track now. In the first half of this race, the biggest movers forward, Josh Berry plus 8, Ryan Preece plus 9, and Ryan Blaney plus 12 positions. Let's see if we can find it. Hey, Ryan Blaney, Sport the boys up in Foxville. You got us? Yes, sir. I got you. Well, buddy, I come with good news. Last year we were here. About this time, we started last, and we were up to 10th. This year, we started 16th. We're already up to 4th. We're doing a lot better. What we got for a hot rod? I appreciate that.
I really hate when Clint Boyer interviews these people. He fucking sucks at it.
Like you said, we got a pretty good hot rod. Bernard's Great Lake Ford Mustang. It's pretty good. It seems to last a little bit longer than most. That's just up. See what we can do when we kind of restart here. But I hope Bubba isn't too mad at me. I tried to relay the message I got pushed. But yeah, it's been a fun night so far. Hopefully we can keep it going. Well, tell me what you've got figured out. Obviously, your car looks really good on the long runs, as you just said, but it really rolls in middle good, and you can put the throttle down well, make all these passes. Yeah, just, I mean, really good race car. 12 boys have given me a really good piece, and makes it a little bit easier with my car if you kind of do what I want it to do. So hopefully, we're just
I'm pulling for Ty Gibbs. I'm pulling for Ty Gibbs.
Ryan Blaney currently fourth. Now, not everyone is as happy and satisfied with the way they've been raced as Ryan Blaney. Here is the radio on Daniel Suarez's new ride.
Suarez says he's going to wreck Vangersbergen. Oh, Suarez says he's going to wreck Bubba, and then he's going to wreck SVG. Damn, Bubba brake checked him. Coming to the caution, Bubba brake checked him. And then hit him. Bubba's a loose cannon.
Have we ever seen that at the Madhouse before? Every Saturday night. Just a normal activity. We got some pretty good precip coming down now, guys. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Get out your leaf blower then. All right. Here's what Bubba Wallace had to say. Hey. I know, but you're running into me for no reason. Everybody knows.
Is he there to further provoke you toward what's going to happen next?
Oh, absolutely. Some of those spotters up there have definitely put themselves in a position to provoke the drivers along. So there's two different personalities and approaches to that.
I know you didn't want to hear it, Mike, but I'm looking out at these lights and these fans covering up. This is quite a bit more preset than we've had. The good news is we do have wet weather tires. Are we going to see them? Well, that's the question there. And NASCAR will, if NASCAR makes that call and declares this a wet weather race,
They're going to have to put the wet weather tires on for sure.
tires. Now,
So that's a perfect wrinkle for the second half of this race.
situation, normally they don't
Sleeting.
when it's actually raining, but of course that's not raining. How about sleet? No, that's sleet. Oh my gosh. But they will use the wet weather tires. They don't call them rain tires.
Let me double check the weather here where I live.
Faster once the
A few hours west of
how do those things
Winston-Salem.
I don't know that we've ever tested them in the sleet, but just remember this: whether we run them in the sleet or in the wet, it changes the driving of the race car. It's the same compound all the way around. It basically has zero stagger. These tires have well over an inch of stagger. That means the right sides are bigger than the left, and they have to go around these tight corners. But the wet weather tires, no stagger whatsoever. So when we did this at North Wilkesboro for my first time and had to put the wet weather tires on, we learned a lot about the difference between no stagger, rain tires. They actually drive really good, but you definitely have to make some big swings at the adjustment of the car in order to get it to turn correctly.
you're going to see them. You see that shine on that racetrack in front of in the headlights of the pace car right here? When you have a sheen like that, it's time to start thinking about where they're at.
Yeah.
So they are going to bring the cars to pit road. NASCAR has its own meteorological team. They say that this is brief. It's going to last about 10 minutes. And they'll make the call whether or not to use wet weather tires.
So we're going to go for a little 10 to 20 minute red flag here for sleet. Because it looks like this is going to pass through pretty quick.
Radar right here. It's just a very, very narrow band. Got a pretty dark color tint to it, though. Well, with all the snow we've
I would just go ahead and put the wet weather tires on and go at it.
unprecedented, especially in 8 years since the Triad has had as much snow as we've had here.
It's not supposed to get below freezing here tonight for the first time in a couple of weeks. It's supposed to be about 35
We'll get back to it to run
with snow flurries.
100 laps of this race. Hell, I'm going for my shovel, and the plow.
I'm so tired of hearing wintry mix. I know. Let's go to Florida. I've just put the wet weather tires on and let's go. I agree.
I'm with Harvick. I don't think we should waste time with a red flag.
Abundance of caution and wintry mix. I know it. Here it is. These fans, boy, they've been tested. But when I arrived here, it was about 20 minutes before the gates opened, and there was a lot of fans waiting to get in and get their favorite seats. This is the clash.
Well, it looks like obviously with the size of that cell,
I'm assuming that they're going to try to just wait this out and keep the wet weather tires at bay for now and try to drive the track.
Or we could just use the wet weather tires and fucking get this over with because it's a weeknight.
Thing here. Positive in this is take long to dry. Do you plow it, blow it, or just wait for it to evaporate? I'm tired of waiting.
I like whatever we do, just do it. I like using those big race cars with warm
Yes.
pieces on there to put those tires on and just get them out on the racetrack.
Well, I mean, we do have them, right?
Well, and the thing about the wet weather tires is they're really good. They have more grip than you would think they should. And
Surprisingly good.
at a racetrack like this, that groove is gonna drive pretty quick if this stops. So I think the biggest question that you have right now, if it does stop, how far will those tires go? But we've run them a long ways in drying conditions and had some great racing on them. So
There they are.
I'm a fan of just put them on and let 'em
They've got a lot of equipment here from Mark.
Put them on.
I think even as far away as Pocono, as far as track drying equipment. One thing they can't do is run those jet dryers and put heat up near that outside wall because that will melt the snowpack that's behind that wall, and we'll have weepers out of the racetrack.
This is a good point. We only have 25 miles to go for crying out loud.
Let's check with the
Well, Mike, you guys are talking about with the wet weather tires, and if they were back here within the garage area tell you that as soon as the
While we dry on the track, we got wet weather tires.
and the cars pulled back on the racetrack, we all looked towards the sky and saw the same thing. Obviously, there is precipitation falling, some sleet, some rain, as you guys have already said. But these rain tires behind me, it was a swarm of people with rain tires coming running from the garage area and bringing the tires out here towards this pit road section that we have set up. So all the cars you'll see right now do have the rain tires ready. The career guys in particular, we're airing them up, getting them ready, getting them to the pressures that they want to have them on, and everybody is standing around the race cars right now, and they are devising plans. They're coming up with what they want to adjust, what they want to do when they do finally, if they do finally put these rain tires on.
So discussions underway back in the pit area.
Put them on.
NASCAR calling it. Now, when Regan was out in Denver driving for Furniture Row,
Southern 500 winner Regan Smith.
race car got him his fire suit, and off he went. This was Richmond, Virginia, 1989. The Cup race was snowed out and delayed a week. 1993 in Atlanta. I remember Alan Kowicki with his helmet on for warmth, working under the hood of his car as we got rained out, or snowed out. Las Vegas, well, Greg's hometown. How about it, Regan?
Mike, I can tell you, with Furniture Row Racing out in Colorado when I was with them, we did film a part of a movie, actually, is what that was for. And you saw the skis on top of the race car. We did have some snow tires on the car as well. I can promise you, it did not handle good. If we get that amount of snow and we have to put these cars out here, it'll be a handful. But it was certainly a lot of fun. And the one little secret about this I never tried to tell anybody about is I did throw that race car in the ditch later on in the day. I felt really bad about it, and it was extra slippery though. It was snowing too hard.
Hey, Regan, I'm seeing some work being done here. I think they're putting them babies on.
It does sound, Clint, like the tires are going.
They putting the wet weather tires on. Soak that track down real good. Get us through this last 100 laps on these tires. We got these fucking tires. Thank God we're actually going to use them.
I'm excited. I think
You know, unlike trucks at Martinsville that one time where they put them on and then rode around under caution for 100 laps and then through the green and then the track was dry.
To put these Goodyear Eagles on at all four corners. Now, this is not just for riding around under caution. They will race on these tires until the track is dry, at which point NASCAR will again throw a caution to bring everybody in and put them back on.
and these are the perfect conditions for these tires. Really light rain. I know we've got some sleet, but the cars are tough. And I think it's great that we're just going to put them on there and go because having driven these tires before in the rain, sometimes when that groove will dry, it'll actually run faster than it will with the slick tires. So this is a great Goodyear tire, plenty of grip, and these are perfect light rain conditions that these tires are built for.
So there I have two questions. One, what adjustments will be made? And two, do any of these cars have defrosters to keep these windshields clear?
Now, unfortunately, one thing we really have is you've got the wet weather package, but we don't run the windshield wiper in that. They do have the defogger, right? But they don't have the windshield wiper. They're running lights. They're lights underneath the rear bumper. It's not like a road course. But adjustments, I talked to Paul Turchi, the door guy. He said we have to get very aggressive with adjustments. You have to free the car up once again because of what we were talking about, no staggering. And you're going from over an inch of stagger to zero stagger. He said we'll take 1 inch out, we'll make air pressure adjustments. But one thing he did tell me, wherever they tested these, the drive off is really good. A lot better forward bite than the dry slick. Yeah, that's great information, Larry, and that is 100% correct. Having been in the car before with these tires on, the drive off is really good. Now, they know a lot more than when I drove these cars on the wet weather tires. Now that they've run them so many times, they'll have an guesstimation
Sorry, I'm yawning.
how much of the balance that they need to change to get these cars to turn.
Low key barely did anything at work today.
Happen is these
Tired of being tired after I've barely done anything.
all over the racetrack in order to find out where the most grip is on this particular racetrack.
But I think the important thing is exactly what you just said, the guesstimation. Yes, they have a good guesstimation, but it's going to play in the favor of some teams more than others. Somebody's going to prevail and somebody's not. I think one that, again, we're following along with this Blaney and how much ground he's been able to cover. Is that going to affect it?
I think all that's out the window.
I do too.
I think that you're going to see some people that don't hit it correctly with their balance. You're going to see some people conditions. I was never comfortable in these conditions because I just hadn't driven on these tires a lot. A lot of these younger kids have raced a lot of cars in the rain. You look at Connor Zilic. He's been in Europe in go-karts. He's been in Trans Am cars. You look at a lot of these guys that have a lot of experience that have driven these cars in the rain, and there's definitely a split as to the guys that are good at it and the guys that are good.
When you take the stagger out of these cars, they don't like it. They do not want to rotate the middle of the
Take your time. Make sure you got them taut.
there because of that. But they don't want to turn.
Yeah, and you look at somebody like SVG who's got a ton of experience with rain and wet weather stuff like we're getting ready to do. But I can't tell you, it's not a downpour. This is the absolute perfect condition for these tires. So I'm really excited that they're putting these tires on. I know that this is a light rainstorm and seems kind of inconvenient, but I'm not so sure that the race isn't going to be better.
Now, the lens, focal length on these lenses makes it look like it is sleeting and raining much harder than it is, just due to the depth of field that they have. This is a light mix of sleet and rain, and hopefully it's almost over. I got to give these fans credit and give our Fox crew credit. Our folks have been here for 11 days trying to get this race run, and those that are outside in the camera positions and in the pits, a hardy bunch. And even though we rarely get snow here in Winston-Salem, maybe an inch or two every 2 years, they're ready and they're prepared for it. And it's even a tougher time these 11 days because the restaurants, all the facilities, everything's been closed. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Coldest NASCAR races of all time. Yes, this will make the list of NASCAR.
I can't believe Charlotte from the fall of 2009 is not on the coldest races list. It's got to be top 10, motherfucker. It snowed that night in Charlotte. I was there. Jesse Ventura, I was there.
Well, I'm looking forward to going to Daytona because it most likely will be warmer.
I just want to go somewhere else. If I'm frozen,
Sorry.
Were you at that 60
We're just waiting around.
race, Mike?
pardon me?
Were you at that 1960? You're going to go ahead and do that?
Oh, you're going to do that too? I was up watching modifieds and sports cars up in New England. I was not here. I was 14. It was cold though. Well, here's the coldest one. I was there, 1990 in Richmond. Everybody was
But I didn't come here to talk. Shut up.
had that little coffee percolator running just fine. 31 degrees, didn't bother him. That's Steve Burns with him in victory lane. And here they come.
Yay! Look at how wet that racetrack is.
Unknowns are fun, aren't they?
Well, and I can't stress enough how perfect this amount of rain, this size of racetrack, and this rain tire are. I mean, they might all go in there and drive straight into the wall. I might be wrong, but everything that I've experienced, this is the perfect condition for these tires.
So where will they find the limit of grip on the
Get them windshield whoppers fired up.
green flag? Ty Gibbs is your race leader. Last year, he failed to advance to the Clash from the last chance qualifier. But in 2024, this young man led the most laps. Did not make it to victory lane. I don't know. We'll just have 100 laps if we have enough time to even take them off. You know it's sleet. Look at it bouncing off the hood of Ty Gibbs' car right there. But back to the point, it's going to happen pretty fast. Yeah. Without a ton of cautions or some havoc right here, I think you probably will see these tires last into the end of the race.
Well, this just totally mixes everything up, right? Like we can't tell you who's going to be the best. We can speculate on, SVG having rain experience. I think Ty Gibbs is really good at the rain. We've seen Chase Briscoe, in the Grand
Road course guys.
at Charlotte Motor Speedway and winning.
They'll be good in this. Hey, Gibbs is supposed to be a road course guy.
And he's from Michigan. Issues to
Yeah, but he's going to push it.
Yeah. All right, here's some William Byron audio.
Say one thumbs up, thumbs down when you cross start finish line. I mean, I don't know. It all depends on the spray, I guess, but sure, a little bit of moisture. I don't know how different than a lot.
Now, when you drive home from the track tonight, you're going to drive like there's an egg between your foot and the accelerator pedal to maintain traction.
I hope there's not a lot of spray. There shouldn't be at these speeds, right?
what we're getting ready to do is if the spray is so crazy that you can't see.
Yeah, it's a vision thing. It's not a grip thing. These tires, we've covered it. You've said it enough. I've watched it. These things have a surprising amount of grip for these drivers. Now, on Saturday nights here, the modifieds, the late models, the stadium stocks, they have bump and runs. They
What about the windshield whoppers?
across the infield grass, taking out we haven't seen that yet tonight. If we might, I would like to see them just speed things up a little bit here with the parade lap and give them a feel for the grip. Again, that sleet needs to blow off the windshields. Going back to your vision, we don't have windshield wipers on these cars. They weren't prepared for that like we would see at a road course or something like that. So let's get these things moving and see what we got.
And a lot of times when you get in, I never liked the windshield wiper. I never used the windshield wiper on the cup car. I always liked just a clean sheet of Rain-X.
Because it made it worse.
Yeah, the windshield wiper made it worse. If they, hopefully, most of these guys just rubbed a clean, tore a tear off, and just went a nice layer of Rain-X on the window, and it'll just roll right off.
Totally agree. If we get tire rubber on it, some oil, some grease from the rear end, and you just smear and make it worse with your vision.
But the longer you wait, the worse it gets.
I think some speed on the windshield of these things will help their vision a little bit. You see on the upper right corner,
This has the makings of an epic shit show, and I'm here for it.
that help indicate where to pull and give the driver a clean vision.
We've never seen a NASCAR race in ice before,
Opportunities to do that. I've only seen like 2 or 3 on most of these cars.
so this is a first.
Byron, question about thumbs up, thumbs down, talking about the spray. When I got put into these positions and they started talking about rain tires, everything I voted for was never do it. The track's never good enough, so there's going to be a lot of politicking from the guys that are good at it, not good at it, comfortable in it, not comfortable in it. So it'll be interesting to see what we do right here.
From our booth, I'm looking down at turn 1, and there is a decided difference between the bottom 2 lanes of the racetrack where you run and the upper 2 lanes to the wall, which look almost mirror smooth and have standing out there, right where the 45 is venturing now.
Feel so sorry for everybody in the stands.
Tonight on Fox, an all-new episode of The Masked Singer, celebrating America's 250th birthday, followed by an all-new episode of Fear Factor, House of Fear. Starts tonight after racing, right here on Fox.
So the one thing I'm standing here thinking about is, when we talk about the spray, what will the spray difference be at these low speeds? You go to a lot of places like Watkins Glen, New Hampshire, some of the places that we run these rain tires.
Watkins Glen, the spray was unbelievable in the Xfinity Series race there.
Going slower.
All right, here's Denny Hamlin's radio.
For me, I'm just thinking that a good chance to try to learn something, get better at this.
I like what Hamlin just said. He says he sees this as a learning opportunity. He says they should just do it so we can learn about what this is like. So one day, because one day we're going to have to do this again in a race that matters. Gateway's in the playoffs. Phoenix is in the playoffs. Martinsville's in the playoff. The Chase. Oh my God, I said the P word. Martinsville, Phoenix, Gateway, they're in the Chase. We would race in the rain on those tracks.
No indication yet that NASCAR as to when
So this could be a valuable learning experience.
sleet continues to fall.
Need to get on with it. That's what they need to do.
We're 102 laps complete, so this would be a complete race if we're not able to resume. But I think everybody here, certainly everybody who's bought a ticket, everybody who's been here for 11 days waiting to get this done wants to see what's going to happen next.
Well, the storm is almost by us, so I believe that a little bit of stalling here is for that. But when that passes, this track is still going to be wet.
But back to Denny's point, we do this so we can learn a little bit here. What can we get away with? We haven't seen this on a short track like this. I remember back to Dakota. We were there. The spray, you were like, it was bad. Let's hear this. Now, Chase Elliott, he's from Georgia, where they don't hardly get any snow. How does he feel about this?
It really is fine, though. They want to try it.
Hey, if Chase thinks it's fine, then it must be all good. Mr. Personality says it's all good, so. NASCAR, listen, Chase said it's okay. We can race in this.
With James Bowman,
Mighty good on the dry slicks, but it appears all that's out the window. Yeah, it definitely is. We got what do we got? Sleet, snow, hail, all in one here right now. So it's interesting. I think looking at the radar, it's almost through. So I guess we're just gonna ride around here under caution, maybe. But yeah, it looks pretty. Looks like an ice rink out there right now.
Looks pretty racy to me. I don't know why we're not racing right now.
Possibly about the vision issue. The biggest issue right now is the glare. You know, with the slick track and the lights.
Can they dim the lights a little bit?
You know, we're not really getting much spray around here right now, but you know, I think it's fine this end. He's struggling a little more up that end. Well, Mike, I've been in it 46 years, and just when you think you've seen it all, something else rears its head.
And here we are, Larry, man. 26 years in. And yes, I would say this is a first for NASCAR on Fox. The football field that includes a racetrack. The athletic department of Winston-Salem State there off to the right between turns 3 and 4.
Choose and go.
Send it.
Well, I think this is what you're hearing is all these guys know that the cars are capable of doing what they need to do in these conditions, and you know it's definitely it's not a heavy rain, and I know that the track looks really wet and slick, but I think that I could be wrong, but I think that it would be fine.
Well, that's a lot of experience. You got champion there, Chase Elliott, a champion, Denny Hamlin. A lot of all the years of experience with him, they're all saying go for it. Denny Hamlin's on board. Not quite covered with sleet there.
Are we just riding around to build anticipation?
Right at 35 degrees wind chill, though. I think I look over, it's 29. That's sleet level.
It's definitely sleek. It's not getting warmer, that's for sure.
Just gonna keep riding around, I guess.
I want to give a shout out to Denny Hamlin's new sponsor there. That car with nose colors, certainly you can't miss it on the racetrack. They run their commercials in our market and on Fox, and every one of their commercials, the race car drives in at the end. And I love that because that is the kind of activation we need. If we're going to bring the sport back to the 2005, 2006 levels, is consumer-facing companies that are advertising and promoting their participation in our sport, and these folks are doing a great job of it. All right, the cars will return to the
Oh,
pits,
good God.
and that is so that the track drying equipment can come out and try to
This is so fucking stupid. Just drive. Just race.
but standing water, well, that creates a level between the asphalt and the tire where all you got to do is slide.
Guess we're just gonna sit around all night.
Clint, don't have a come apart. Please.
Well, I'm confused.
Okay.
Oh, Clint's confused here, Kev.
I do know standing water. If there's going to be spray, it's going to be because of standing water.
Yeah, I don't think the speeds are high enough to really.
So we have wet weather tires, so we can never use them on a wet racetrack. Gotcha.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Those three drivers wanted to find out. And look how much that sweeper truck is picking up as it comes down the front straightaway and rolls off toward turn number 1. There is plenty of standing water. We get that up off the track, and I'm no expert, and I think we can race.
What's the point of having wet weather tires if you never use them on a wet racetrack?
It's a reality racing competition where short track drivers battle for the chance to drive for Ram in the 2026 NASCAR Truck Series. Let's have a look.
This competition is about character, about fortitude, and about the old-fashioned giving it. Fight and win for Collie, win for Ram, and change your lives forever.
Well, as long as we've been parading around, they should have been burning commercial breaks here, and we could get the last half of the race commercial free.
There's no friends in a racetrack. Want to make friends, go to summer camp.
This is everything. It's do or die.
An all-new episode of Ram Race for the Seat premieres Friday, 9:30 a splash. They're first year back in the truck series. They're going to run a fleet of trucks through
I said I was going to be nicer this year, but they're already pissing me off.
Yeah, and we're going to start the first race in Daytona next week with one of our past Cup champions, Tony Stewart, behind the wheel of one of those Ram trucks.
Can you explain to me? You tell me you got the experience in these tires in this car. What are we doing here? Are we going to run these tires and see what happens, or are we going to
Yeah, a lot of times.
dry the track and put the other ones back?
No, I think a lot of times what they do is they'll just blow that top layer of water off that you see, and Mike was talking about that, kind of that standing water, and then they turn them loose. So,
Yeah, you don't want it all go in turn one and hydroplane into the wall. No.
Yeah, we do. No, I'm kidding. That's not going to happen, dude.
Four jet dryers, one sweeper. Out there trying to clean things off enough that we can get cars back on track. Regan.
Well, like I got Randall Burnett, crew chief for Connor Zillich, of course, rookie driver Connor Zillich, but one of those drivers that the booth was talking about just a little while ago that has a lot of experience in the rain, whether it's Trans Am, go-karts, all kinds of stuff. So does this maybe play to your hand just a little bit? Up to 12th hours here.
Connor's done a great job tonight, being patient, kind of working his
Connor Zillich has done a good job tonight.
he's just working
SPG's done a good job tonight of pissing people off, though, back there, which has been really funny.
It's kind of lighting up now, so we'll just see how it goes. It'll probably be really slick on the bottom with a lot of rubber down there now. So we'll have to see what happens.
What else do you tell him? Do you tell him anything? Because this is kind of a new zone for all of us right now when it comes to Bowman Gray and this stadium racing.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously this place is tricky in the dry, and now we're going to put rain tires or snow tires or whatever you want to call them at this point. It's kind of sleeting, whatever, but it's going to be interesting. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure the fans will.
Well, now the track's not even going to be dry. I mean, not even going to be wet, so why'd we put rain tires on for?
It's cold down here, guys, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Connor can do. Of course, all those wins last year in the series before the Cup Series.
Everybody in my stream is speechless. They can't believe it. Make sure my mic was on. I'm going to go take a piss. I guess I could have done that any time in the last hour.
Laps ago, Larson said, "Hey man, let's just send it." So now that we have a little bit of accumulation of ice, that'd be a new thing for us in NASCAR. So let's give it a try. Well, we're going to be on wet weather tires in Pierce Cliff, and you guys jumped out there after sitting on the pole and had 67 laps. What kind of happened in the second half of that first run? I think part of what made us so good early is we could just turn so well, and ultimately as the run went along, we just got the right rear built up too much. We're just too loose. So made a few adjustments there for the dry, and now it's raining and icing, so we'll see what that does. But we've had a couple data points of running in the wet, Richmond and North Horseshoe a few years ago, so we have a little bit of an idea of the adjustments to make, but ultimately a different track and just kind of a different environment with the temps being so cold that that'll be a little bit of an X factor here too. But it's going to be fun to watch. Hopefully our car's good enough. I know Kyle's he's going to have fun wheeling that thing. I know one thing is vision, and Kevin and Clint were talking in the booth. They're not sure the speeds would ever get high enough that would cause an issue. Has Kyle commented about that at all? Yeah, I mean, that was certainly an issue, if I remember correctly, maybe old car at COTA a handful of years ago, where visibility was a big issue. I don't know that car speeds would be high enough to just have that much spray. Kyle talked about on the radio with us that he was kind of hoping we'd get going, and he thought it would, all just kind of settle into a spot where you'd get a groove worked in, and it wouldn't spray that bad. So now that they're blowing the track, I would imagine that's certainly going to help it. And yeah, it'd be fun to go race and just see what this environment brings us. I think that's the general consensus for all the drivers.
Yeah, it makes me wonder why we're sitting around not racing.
Yeah, I agree, Larry, and I'm not seeing any more standing water on the racetrack, so they're doing a good job of addressing this as the teams work on windshields and air pressures. I guess there was some talk down there about sending crew chiefs out to the parking lot to get the wipers off of their street cars to put on the racing weekend. Would be nice.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, we need this answered. Can we do this? And this is, if we get it too dry, we're never going to know, Kevin.
biggest hindrance is always the spray, and I don't believe the speeds are going to be high enough to worry about that.
We had a big issue with spray at Coda a couple of years ago.
This ain't Coda.
Bring some changes about because of that. But yes, with the low speeds, shouldn't be too much of a problem. John Probst was just over here from NASCAR, and he said, we're going to do this. We just need to get the track in a little bit better shape, have a little less water on the racetrack, and we'll be ready to go.
And from NASCAR's position, I mean it's definitely when you do something new, it's hard to kind of step out on that limb a little further than you've been before. But this is the perfect race to find out when you don't have any points on the line. You're here for the show, and a lot of confident drivers and crew chiefs that it'll be no problem.
Engines of fire, and here
Okay, we're gonna try this again, I suppose. You're just delaying Ty Gibbs' first victory in a Cup car by doing this. You're just delaying the inevitable.
led all those laps at the LA Coliseum. Got taken out in a late crash, so this will be his second really good opportunity to score in the clash.
Well, he's done a good job tonight of putting himself in a position to lead this race. Obviously, the circumstances now have changed, and I know the field is going to be split on who's comfortable with this. I feel like Ty does a really good job on the road courses, and I've seen him, run really well in the wet. So, and just like his teammate right behind him, right? We've seen Chase Briscoe win a race in a monsoon before, at the road course at the Roval. So. It's always going to be split. There's always going to be some politics on the radio from the guys who aren't comfortable with it. And I was in that category. I never wanted to do it. Then I did it, and I was like, oh, that's not that bad.
If we've got conditions that we don't know what's going to happen, that's exactly where I want to be.
I still don't know why we didn't have windshield wipers on the cars, given the forecast has been 30 to 40% chance of rain and sleet and snow for the last 5 days. But, it is Wednesday, my dudes.
You want to keep your tires rolling. Had a road course guy tell me that a long time ago. Keep the tires rolling. Do not slide a tire left or right or a wheel or anything. Keep them things rolling and a gradual momentum underneath of you. We ran it one time at the Roval, and I had a blast there. It was some of the most fun racing I ever had.
I didn't. I was in the category of not having fun with the rain tires.
Fix your attitude.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're going to come to the choose. In a couple of laps. And line them up for a double file restart. It looks like, it's hard to tell in here because our glass got pretty wet. I think pretty much looking in the lights, it's all but done. I think you're right. Maybe not.
Well, it's like I said earlier. I'm still standing behind what I said earlier in this light rain with everything that we know about the cars so far, and I think that's why you hear all the confidence in the drivers. So the interesting part is what we talked about earlier, that normal groove of the racetrack doesn't have a glare on it. The upper half of the racetrack looks slick. But with the lights here and the glare that they were talking about earlier,
Oh my God, are we choosing?
a bit hard to tell exactly what the surface
Nah, we still don't. Well,
to do with
okay, they're choosing.
I don't think you want to be in those upper two lanes, Kevin.
Pick the inside. Pick the inside.
Doesn't have much tooth to it, and that's really what's going to give these tires whatever traction they're going to have. I think you're going to be on the bottom of the race. I agree with you. It never got run in. It never got rubber burnt into it. If anything's clean on this racetrack, it's that bottom groove the best, and that second one.
Well, we're coming to one to go finally. 35 years later, this race could be over by now. But it has to be a long night.
like he was thinking about running the right side tires on the concrete. The
A
concrete
long night.
most grip.
Well, you set the grass.
Thank you for the likes, by the way.
These are wet weather. Ain't mud tires. Boy, careful.
I know there's 4 of you here.
Rain racing is all about being creative, diamond in the corner, running odd grooves, finding the grip on the racetrack. It's going to be interesting to see who finds that first because somebody's going to hit on it is going to start to dry. So
And I think
it's about to be exciting.
right here on the start, do not spin these tires. All right, 99 laps to go. Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, 2 Toyotas ahead of Byron Chevrolet and Blaney's Ford.
Oh my God, green flag. Hocevar almost spun as soon as they hit the restart box. That was funny. 54 sliding. Hocevar aggressively to the inside. Briscoe takes the lead. Everybody's creepy crawling here. It's going to be funny to watch the pace pick up as they get more comfortable. Oh! Spin. Larson, Priest, they spin. Hamlin spun too. Less grip than I thought there'd be. No. We almost completed a lap. He'll be all right. Man, remember when Larson dominated the first quarter of this race? Did Hamlin? Yeah, Hamlin just kind of got. There's a couple of different wrecks there. The Priest spin was related to Chastain. The Larson spin was Hamlin getting sideways. I think he hit the grass a little bit. I think the extra horsepower might have played a factor there. They're used to these cars fit because they've driven in the rain. They drove in the rain at Loudon. You know, they've done this before. I think the extra horsepower might have they might have underestimated that extra horsepower we have now. Let's go again.
Is where is the grip and how much is there? Well, that's exactly right. In road course racing, they tell you when it's raining, get out of that groove, wherever those tires were. And Kevin, it's kind of what we saw some of these veteran road racers in the rain. Where'd they go?
Well, they went straight to the top. We were questioning if it was slick, but we saw SVG go all the way against the wall around the corners, and I think that
Scott said, imagine telling Kyle Busch in 2012 he'd be stuck running mid-pack at Bowman Gray in a Cup car in 2026, but only because NASCAR felt threatened by a Legends Tour Series and after a race at the LA Coliseum. God, Chase is lucky he didn't just punch his nose in there. He just missed Larson.
But if you look right here, look at SVG already going way to the outside, just like you were talking about, Kevin. Immediately went straight to that outside.
Yeah, and I don't think you want to be in the middle of the racetrack in all that rubber. And you saw Chase Briscoe take the lead on the top of the racetrack.
You had me sold on these cars. I'm seeing you, Kevin.
I mean, they've got plenty of grip.
we complete a lap under green. Track's still wet. Briscoe's now the leader. He picked the outside. Actually, no, he didn't. Gibbs the leader. They didn't complete the lap. So it's still Gibbs, who made the same mistake, going into turn one again. Hocevar gets to the inside. We are 3 wide for the lead. Connor Zilic is breaking into the top 5. Briscoe gets the lead back. Everybody's a lot more careful into 3 and 4 that time.
As we run right here, you know, and the rain starts to let up like it has a little bit. If they're all running the way through,
Everybody's afraid to hit that gas on corner exit.
as they move that
Everybody's afraid.
preferred line.
They're adapting. They're getting it figured out quick, aren't they?
I don't know if they're getting it figured out quick, but they're completing laps. We are completing laps.
Yeah, we were worried about that top groove, but they're definitely making on the top side of the racetrack.
Uh-oh,
3
3 wide.
wide. Priest, Bell, and Reddick.
And you see the middle
Oh, no, they're not. Good save. Good save. NASCAR 25 physics there.
Priest and Reddick got together there. Here comes Bell and Dillon.
Austin Dillon into the wall a little bit.
Very easy on your input.
A lot of guys are bouncing off the turn 4 wall.
Throttle, brakes, anything. 95 laps to go here in Winston-Salem. Coming up next, a new episode of The Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer's going to have to wait.
Followed by an all-new episode of Fear Factor
Or are we going to get bumped for the Masked Singer?
coming up after the race here on Fox. Single file through the first 10 positions. I tell you one, this is what I have my eye on. Blaney, the fastest car on the racetrack, the first 100.
Boy, Blaney's really struggling here. Suarez and SVG and Zilic are up in the top 10.
Connor Zilic right here in this
Tell me who this rain favors.
in wet weather conditions. And look what's happened to the grooves. They run a single file to turn 3. They're no longer at the bottom of the racetrack where all the rubber was laid down. They're looking for 2
There's over 3 seconds of fall off from, well, really 4 seconds of fall off from what they can run on fresh tires.
A lot of this will be visual as the racetrack starts to change.
I'm sure that pace will pick up.
You start to see some drive spots.
I'm really impressed with Briscoe, who's actually got a nice lead for himself.
To start using a little more throttle to get the car to get up off the corner, to get it to rotate in the middle of the corner. That'll be the hardest part right now, is actually just getting the car to turn through the middle of the corner, and then how hard can you put the throttle down on the exit without spinning those rear tires.
You were right, though, Kevin. The one thing that I am seeing is not a lot of vision problems. They can see, not a lot of spray behind these race cars. So far, so good. They're figuring it out. And they're racing with respect, which is kind
Yeah, everybody's being pretty chill.
of racing series. We don't see much of this. You got your hands full racing yourself right now.
Yeah, it's more about just not fucking yourself over than it is the other cars.
Camera on the right, the Valvoline cam.
Plug my phone up.
Gibbs just ahead.
Well, and there's a drastic difference from the cars in the front to the cars in the back. And what's going to happen here, you know, they're catching them 3/4 of a second a lap. Lap traffic is definitely going to be just what we had in the dry, just in a much different lane as we are in the wet.
Oh,
You said that. That's going to be the difficult thing. Is that leader, Chase Briscoe, catches the back of the pack. Where's he
Byron's putting pressure on Gibbs for second as Briscoe's pulling away.
Austin Dillon makes some ground on Ryan Blaney. Using
Who's going to really start pushing it and making some time? Oh, Blaney in the wall. A little help from Austin Dillon, maybe.
in front of him.
And I think that's the way you're going to
These things just
use that
keep going, though.
racetrack because
It's hard to tear up one of these cars at these speeds.
greasy and not the place that you want.
Can I make one of these cup cars my passenger car? With a little more give. Is that Blaney that just said it's killed?
Not at all what my man Ryan Blaney wanted to see here.
Yeah, I think that was Blaney.
This bunch right here, battle for second, led by Gibbs, is heating up. You guys are really starting to figure this out, getting some grip level in their race cars. I'm sure the track conditions are probably getting a little bit better. Some heat in those tires are helping.
Yeah, and I think that right now the 24 car is better than the 54. He's able to get in the corner a little bit harder. Looks like he can get his car rotated. Can't get in the corner as hard because it doesn't look
Look at that groove starting to dry out. And they'll have to go back to the bottom. Lap times are picking up a little bit. They've made a groove and lap times are picking up.
This is a racing line that has never been used. Another thing, exactly right. Another thing that's going to happen here is you do not want to get out of that groove. You get out of that groove and shoot across the bottom, it's going to be a sheet of ice.
Yeah, and we've seen this three-car look like he's making his way through the field, but he's been very aggressive with the bumper and the right side.
Where the hell is Austin Dillon running? Ain't he a lap down? Oh, no, he's 12th. Ooh, Josh Berry in the wall. And that thing's broke.
He is looking to exit. He has stopped.
Caution's out for Berry.
I think he's got right front damage.
Hey, we made it about 18 laps.
Turn 4.
I think the right front toe link's bent.
Cooperate.
It won't turn right. He can't get off the track. You have to turn right to get off the track, and he's lost the ability to turn right.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Ooh, why'd he hit it right? Ass in, whips that front around, and breaks the right front.
You hit the wall and it shoots you back off down the end of the groove and makes the car loose.
So that's turn
Yep.
3.
Hit it with the right rear, brought it around, and smacked the right front and killed it. Another Josh Berry wreck in a cup car. It's becoming a regular thing. I know he won that race at Vegas last year, but man, he's been underwhelming.
Night too. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to have your dreams come true, but
These racers from their appointed rounds.
Got to give Shane Vangesbergen a lot of credit. He's from down under, and I don't think he's ever called anyone a cunt during a NASCAR race. If he did, we surely would have heard about it by now. They love the C word down there.
Back on the lead lap. Kyle Busch has gone to the pits for repairs. Expected to return.
Well, the thing I like about what we saw, sure, we had the caution there at the beginning when they ran into each other and spun out. But that's why these guys are the best drivers in the world.
They adapted.
They figured things out so quickly with all the information that they had. They moved up the racetrack, they got in a rhythm, and
Briscoe and Gibbs go outside. That brings William Byron up to the front row, and Connor Zilic up to the second row, and Joey Logano on the third.
So there's the choose flip now. Everybody, a lot of people taking the outside.
And they don't practice this. Like, you don't go, like, you see some other racing series across the world that you go practice in the rain. The only time that these guys get to practice in the rain are under race conditions. Whether it's on a road course, on an oval, whatever it is, this is the only learning that they get on the rain. So this is great experience not only for the drivers and the teams to get some information, but also for NASCAR to see, okay, well, that spray wasn't that bad. It's still light rain, and we're out here on the racetrack doing it.
The caution came out for Josh Berry, who is back in the pit area. Larry?
Yeah, talk to Jim.
Dude, I used to see. I mean, hell, you've listened to my live streams. You listen to my live streams, you're going to hear every fucking word under the sun. We are not family friendly here if you're new here.
Ross Chastain, so
I doubt there's anybody new here, but we are not family friendly.
this weekend set to go for 81.
81 laps to go. Briscoe's the leader. He and Gibbs pick the outside. Byron and Zilic on the inside. I love seeing Zilic mix it up in the top five. Love it. Suarez, 3 wide through the middle. Hill, 4 wide. SBG tried to go 4 wide around the outside. Zilic is 3 wide for third with Byron and Hocevar.
Yeah, once you get that thing,
Briscoe gets away clean again.
tires and just, you can
Briscoe having a strong start to his year.
imagine when hydroplaned across the race.
Is the eight, Zilic was like riding the curb on the inside.
He is making some ground in Connor Brew. Up challenging now for fifth side.
I'd love to see Connor win. I just don't think he's. I don't think he's gonna. But I like what I see.
It's at turn 4. They're all piled.
And goddamn it, Blaney and Bubba and Cindric and the fuck is Josh Berry still doing out here? Did that really need to be a caution? They drove away.
Shorter around going back to Connor Zilic like you were talking
Oh
about.
god, we'll be here till tomorrow.
Like he's crawling down.
His caution laps don't count.
It's better down there. I don't think there was a hole up top.
He was running the left sides down on the concrete and maybe a little in the grass to try to get through the corner.
And typically that concrete is going to have more grip.
Cindric's missing a left front tire.
Front flat right there on Austin Cindric's car.
Well, the tire's still on. It's just completely flat.
Free pass. See what happened up there in the fourth corner.
So I see Busher, Bell, and Blaney 3 wide. I see Cindric hit the wall in front of him.
Now you see Bowman got loose.
And then Bowman got loose underneath him and
Got that left front tire.
got his left front tire down. And then Hamlin and Larson pile in. Well, Larson got some more damage.
Very edgy, getting underneath somebody down in that, not that preferred groove when you shoot across the bottom, trying to keep that car underneath that, keep it straight, and still make the corner. This made for that car. Wow. All right, we'll re-rack them.
We will be here all night long. Sorry. Ryan Priest has been bitching up a storm on his radio about why they were ever driving around in the sleet. It's a madhouse. This is what Bowman Gray's all about, I've been told. Do I predict Daniel Suarez going on a rampage this year? It's his last chance to hold a cup rod.
Said a prayer for him, and boy, it didn't work out in his favor. About a half mile up the road, up in the ditch. My man had the front fascia knocked off of it. His torch was definitely off. All right, we're coming to the choose. Briscoe and Gibbs, two Toyotas, then six Chevrolets, and then Joey Logano's Ford. Now Gibbs chose the outside behind Briscoe. That will move Hocevar up to the front row on the inside. Let's have a look at the progressive race summary before we go back to green. Chase Briscoe, the most recent of 4 leaders, 6 lead changes, 22 cars on the lead lap. Josh Berry a lap down. 7 caution flags. This time. Wow, what a difference. Hey, look at these 2 cars right here, these teammates. They weren't even sniffing the top 10.
Can't believe Chastain's not the highest running Trackhouse car, and it's not even close. It's Connor Zillich. And then SVG right behind him.
Yeah, he was in a fight with half the field. And that's happy.
That's typical in a wet weather road race too. You see guys that go backwards that are good in the dry and field flips when it gets wet.
Now call out to Kyle Busch. He was at the back of the pack, but because he chose the inside, he's going to restart in the 7th row. We'll see how
Green, green, green. Hocevar was brave, picked the inside to be on that front row. Oh, he takes it. Hocevar slides up in front of Briscoe for the lead. He did. Oh no, they're fucking 4 wide back here, and they're still 4 wide, and they're hitting each other. Nobody's spun yet. Somehow they make that lap without wrecking. Oh, Suarez just moved the 24. Old hover car leading the race. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. Black flag to 24. Why wouldn't you just ride the wall in this weather? I like how these cars are such tanks and they're going so slow, nobody's going to DNF this race because you can't tear these fucking things up, so you can just have endless cautions for the rest of the night. Because nobody's going to get knocked out of this race. They fixed the 21 and got his ass out there. He's almost a whole second off the pace, but he's still out there. Have fun in trucks next year, Suarez. Yeah, coming soon to Dodge Ram Racing with Colleague. Look for Suarez on the Colleague Dodge team next year in trucks or Xfinity. Hey, we get to watch Tony Stewart do a NASCAR race next Friday, and I get to stream it. That'll be the first race I've ever streamed with Tony Stewart in it. They are picking up the pace. Lap times are picking up even more. They've picked up half a second or a little more since they first went back to racing in the rain. Excuse me, on the wet track. It's not really raining or sleeting anymore. Track's gonna dry out. Keep it going. Stay green. Gibbs got spun. Chase Elliott was involved. Vangus Bergen's 3 wide in the middle with Chase and Byron. Priest is the most pissed off man in Winston-Salem, I'm pretty sure. Although Ty Gibbs might be now. Damn, all that did was let Hocevar and Briscoe get like a half-lap lead. Because that wreck was right around 3rd place. What happened? Gibbs was 3rd. Chase was 4th. Goddamn, Chase just kind of drove right through him. NASCAR's, they swallowed the whistle there. They didn't want to throw another quick caution because they understand this race has to end at some point. Damn, Chase. Shout out to Suarez for getting to 3rd after that. Briscoe's caught Hocevar. You think Tony's going to win next Friday? Boy, that'd be something. Win it for the Biff, Tony. Hey, Kyle Busch is 11th. And Hocevar and Briscoe were about to catch light traffic. Blaney just got spun. Keeps going. Boy, NASCAR really swallowing the whistle now. They're like, come on, everybody. We got to get this race over with. The Masked Singer's coming on. We got to get this race over with. Let me look at my God. When's it supposed to come on? Oh, it's supposed to already be on. And we're shitting all over Johnny Knoxville's fucking Fear Factor debut as well. For the rest of the night, we're going to play a game called What the Fuck is a Caution? And you might be seeing another one develop right here with SVG and Ty Gibbs. Oh boy, yeah, Gibbs about to send his ass to the stratosphere. Yeah, buddy. He sure did. Didn't really work, but he tried. Oh no, Hamlin's wrecked in front of the leaders. And that's got to be a caution. You have to go back to the last completed lap, don't you?
But my question is, did he get him past? Yeah, how do you score this? Did he actually stop? We'll wait for NASCAR to make a ruling here. Here are the leaders. And they wrecked right in front of him, so you're going to see them start checking up.
Briscoe was committed. Hocevar should be the leader. Hamlin got loose under the 48 again. You think the outside would work in these conditions, but you open yourself up to that inside guy just using you up like Hocevar did Briscoe on the last restart. That was a good little green flag run, though. top three.
Cup drivers, but he wants to win, and he wants to do tonight what Jeff Gordon and Denny Hamlin have done. Gordon in 94, Hamlin in 2006, and that's win the Clash prior to getting their first Cup Series victory. Now this track is going to pick up where we just saw the lights, no more precip in the air. We're going to go one more lap before they choose here, but what I'm getting at is that pace is going to pick up, the grip level is going to go up in these tires, and back to my point.
Were they choosing there? Because if they were, Suarez hit the choose box.
Front first.
Suarez hit the choose box if they were actually choosing there, but I don't know if they were actually choosing.
That the rain tires might not be a little bit harder than what we actually are racing this weekend at Bowman Gray with what these tires are. But the only reason that I say that is when this track drives with these rain tires.
Okay, they weren't actually choosing yet. Lucky for Suarez.
What they can do as the racetrack dries.
Now we are choosing. Hocevar outside, Briscoe inside, Suarez outside, Priest outside, Van Gisbergen inside.
And if you're Briscoe, right, you know how you lost the lead.
Yeah. Well, my point, going back to this precipitation, they've almost picked up a second from where they started on these tires when it was really wet outside. So the grip level's coming up, and it's only going to get better for these cars. So the preferred groove is going to be more important. I'm watching the 8 of Kyle Busch who's done it again. He's gone up the inside, Junior Miller style, one of the old modified racers who did it a lot. The not preferred groove, he's up to ninth now.
Kyle Busch playing the choose rule to his advantage. All right, 62 to go. Good launch for Hocevar. Got his teammate behind him, and Briscoe using him up on the bottom. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was a hell of a drive into that corner by Hocevar to hang on to that. But he can't get clear of Briscoe. Oh. Send him off again. Here comes Gibbs bulldozing his way back into third. And caution's out. What happened? Oh, good God, guys. You see why they didn't want to throw a caution earlier for the Blaney stuff and then the Gibbs and Elliott stuff?
Aggression is definitely picking up. Watch SVG on the bottom. Suarez, Gibbs, these guys are going at it. The haymakers are coming.
Gibbs bulldozing his way through there.
Under caution once again at lap 139. From Bob's camera, onboard Denny Hamlin. That's how it looked.
We're back already.
Salem, North Carolina.
We got SVG scored in third.
Episode of The Masked Singer. An all-new episode of Fear Factor. After racing here on Fox. Michigan's Carson Hocevar, he knows how to race in the snow. He is your leader from Chase Briscoe from Indiana. Shane Van Gisbergen from down under. Daniel
Quite an eclectic group. Hocevar, Van Gisbergen, Suarez, Gibbs, Priest, and Zilich. And oh yeah, Kyle Busch is in the top 10 now.
are your top 10.
Well, that shoes worked out pretty good for Kyle Busch. He's all the way up to ninth. So, guy who snuck in there on me is Ryan Priest there in sixth. But SVG in that 97 car, he's been aggressive.
That's my guy. 61 to go. Green flag laps only count. And the race must end under the green.
Much to the chagrin of anyone trying to watch The Masked Singer.
The track is not really
I'm going to look up Masked Singer on social media and see all the bitching.
dislike the laps that we've been running here, but the lap times keep coming down, speeds keep going up. Each time
Ain't nobody upset about The Masked Singer getting bumped.
Yeah, Mike, because we know these cars are 5 speed sequential shifter, and you restart in first and you run second to race. Talk to James Bell, that's what they're doing. But he said, we feel like Carson Hocevar.
I literally can't find anybody bitching about The Masked Singer being...
back in the day, if you had grip level issues, especially on old wore-out tires, what would you do?
Yeah, you try to lug the thing around.
That's right. Put her in a taller gear, keep it from spinning the tire so much. But that will also let it free spool, if you will, getting into the corner, making it tighter. You're not using the engine to slow yourself down. As this track gains grip,
Never mind, I'm actually finding people upset that they can't watch The Masked Singer, which I understand. But it's pretty funny that somebody would watch a show that retarded. Unironically, would watch a show as retarded as The Masked Singer. We got a host of our SVG front row kids. He's going to use this motherfucker up for all he's worth. He got it! SVG took the lead.
Gibbs trying to get by for second.
Gibbs and host of our dick fighting for second.
By side with Briscoe for fourth, and then Suarez with Zilich. If you ask me,
Oh my God.
difference. Well, that 77 spun the tire.
Please God, let SVG win.
SVG didn't slip a wheel. Priest sent it in there to go for third in that number 60. And that's Josh Finley Kozlowski.
Super.
Priest going to take Gibbs all the way to the damn wall.
And away he goes. Nice move. That's pretty aggressive.
Well, Ryan Priest has been going to the front, and same thing as SVG, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Priest. All those guys, they want to get to victory lane. Obviously, Shane has been into victory lane on a road course, but on an oval, I know it's in the wet.
Turn four. Around goes last year's winner, Chase Elliott, off the front bumper of another car. And caution wins. Go back what you said there, Kevin, with Ryan Priest, and I agree with you. Aggression is happening, and because they're hungry. But 8 tire is better than 4 approach.
Man, I wanted to see SVG just drive away.
I don't think they, at this point, they just want to put themselves in a position to win. But, I think when you look at our leader, as we see, the car's pretty dirty there. That one's been in the mud, been in the rain, been in the wall.
Yeah, he went around from contact.
Yeah. When we talk about our leader, Shane Van Gisbergen, and all the things, let's see what happened here first.
Watch for the number 9.
Yeah, it looks like that was off the front bumper of the 22. Doesn't take much in these conditions to get somebody out of the shape. Yeah,
Come on, just declare SVG the winner so they can watch The Masked Singer.
a little bit too hard. Slide the tire just a little bit, and the cars are so on edge that it just doesn't take much to turn them around right now.
And one car sideways in the wrong place here can block the whole race.
That's right. I want to talk a little bit about Shane. You talked about his wheel spin on the restarts.
I didn't even know what night The Masked Singer was on, man.
And the things that he does really well on the road courses, it's always about his roll speed through the middle of the corner, how he uses the brakes and controls the brake pedal, uses that heel toe method to control the braking and everything that's happening with the car. So when we see what we have here today, that is exactly what is giving him the advantage to be able to do the things that he's done. He's been super aggressive. You can see the fenders beat in on every corner of
slipped a tire. Hocevar unfortunately spun, and I mean, it looked like he was going 15 mile an hour faster.
Now this will be interesting. We come to the choose this time because Van Gisbergen will likely take the top. That's the groove right now in these wet conditions. If Priest takes the bottom, he has not been the least bit reluctant to roll into the corner and use the car outside him for balance to get through the corner. We'll see contact.
Well, the good news for him,
And that's what we're going to get.
the car in front of him and behind him have been doing the same thing. So it looks to be fair game.
Regan?
Well, Mike, plenty of
Can he hold the lead on a dry racetrack with people just plowing through him on restarts?
told him a previous caution to start saving fuel when he can. This is when I'm starting to see a little more concern down in the pits about his
What, we couldn't put gas in it during the fucking 25 minutes of riding around under yellow?
Connecticut. They get a lot of snow and winter mix up their issues to this.
I saw him doing donuts in his driveway in his pickup truck this week too. I saw that out of fuel.
We had this problem at the Clash at the Coliseum when there was like 85,000 cautions and caution laps didn't count, and then guys were like close to running out of gas, and I think a couple of cars might have late in that race. I don't remember much about the Coliseum races. They kind of blend together. I can't even tell you who won the second one. I know Logano won the first one, and Hamlin won the third one. I can't tell you who won the second year Clash. Might have been Bell. I really do not remember. All right, SVG. He's on the front row with Priest. Great launch. God damn, he's good. As long as he don't get fucking run over. Well, so much for that. Priest is fucking using him up.
No surprise. How about here?
Oh my God, Priest. Let him go and just send his ass.
Logano is tied up there with Denny Hamlin.
And caution's out again. God damn it, dude.
Yeah, I can't stress enough. That's the hazard about leaning on people like that. Is these cautions keep coming out behind you, it enables that guy to repay that favor.
SPG's going to pick the inside. Priest will pick the outside, and SPG will get the lead back.
Logano was sideways going in. Not sure.
Oh, Hamlin got airborne. Dude, Denny Hamlin's had one hell of a night. I'm sure this felt good on the shoulder.
Yeah, it's hard to tell right there if the 5 was in the back or
Ooh.
if he just lost it. But either way, he turned around and got nailed by a couple cars.
That hit hard enough on Denny's. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was going to say that right front damage on the 11. He's off the racetrack. That was a TKO knockout punch for him.
And look at the number of career wins. Of course, Van Gisbergen's all on.
SPG is the only driver in the top 5 that's won a cup race. He's won 6, motherfucker. They got some catching up to do to get to his win total.
But guys, did you have
He won more races in a year than Austin Dillon's won in over 10.
He's the one in his top 5. Well, and in all fairness, Hocevar is too. But I did have SVG as my point. Priest leading this charge right now is pretty impressive.
Well, he's done a great job. Snuck up on us, creeping his way into the top 5 or 6 right there, and then steadily has just put himself in control of this race as the leader. So he's been aggressive, but most everybody's been aggressive.
He's been a bulldog.
Yeah.
Every pass he's made, it's been
If you want to win this race, though, you're going to have to be a bulldog.
It's effective. I don't mind it if it's working.
And Ryan Priest has a bunch of laps here in modifieds. Of course, he came from the modifieds in New England, where he was the Whelen Tour champion.
But like you said earlier, he doesn't have any laps up in that groove.
No, nobody does until tonight. All right, we'll come to the choose this time. 57 to go. See if we can get back.
Priest said he thinks they should just run this track backwards next time.
If we can just get past turn 3. Roles are reversed. Van Gisbergen inside. Priest out.
SPG, pay it forward.
See if favors are returned. Turn 1 this
Priest didn't do nothing wrong, but you got to do it back to him.
The exact same way that Ryan took the lead. So, I think that's where the pass is going to be made. And when you have the opportunity, you have to take advantage of it in this scenario. So you just got to get a good launch and get yourself into that first corner, which, in my opinion, is sometimes easier as the car that's not the control car when you can kind of roll up on them and get those rear tires going instead
Get your ass out of there, pace car. I'm sure we'll see you again in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds tops. God help us. Green, green, green. I'm starting to think the inside is going to be the way to go here. That's 2 or 3 restarts in a row now. The guy on the inside takes the lead. I don't know why guys keep picking the outside. The guy on the inside just uses you up and runs you wide and takes off. And Gibbs just got turned in front of the whole field and clobbers Hocevar and blocks in Kyle Busch, Busher, Reddick, and Christopher Bell. Caution is out again. SPG, I'm begging. They need to start picking the inside. We getting bumped? I thought he was about to say coming up after the break we're getting moved to FS1 or some shit because the Masked Singer people are losing their minds. I'm still stunned that there's actually people mad about the Masked Singer getting bumped. Pick the inside. You're the leader. Pick the inside. Please pick the inside, Shane. Why are you picking the outside? I don't get it. Everybody who picks the outside now just gets used up. They don't get like wrecked or anything. They just get used up. I don't think they're choosing yet. Yeah, they're not choosing yet. So, but I think he's obviously going to pick the outside again. And yet they can't stop killing each other. People want to watch the Masked Singer. This is madness. At the Madhouse. I love when racetracks have unique shit like that. The exit of the turn 4 wall here being weird. He's picking the damn outside again. No, inside, inside, inside. There you go. Finally, SPG picked the inside as the leader. That's the defensive line. Somehow Denny Hamlin is still running, despite being airborne a little while ago.
Spinning earlier and going a lap down,
Seriously? These cars are impossible to destroy, man. These cars are impossible to destroy. At these low speeds, they're fucking impossible to break. Fucking Hocevar's still running. I thought he was done. And SVG is clear for the lead.
Enough of being used up that inside groove on the restart has become the preferred lane to put yourself in to just kind of lean.
We're finally going to get some laps in.
Be able to drive off on the end of the turn two.
Remember, Briscoe has one of the best cars in this race. He's still sitting there in third, and this track's drying out. And everybody's more comfortable with the grip now. So I would look for Briscoe to be a factor late in this. If this were to go green, I'd be real scared of Briscoe with about 10 or 15 to go. And Boyer's pointing out exactly what I said. If this goes green, Briscoe's going to win it. Three-car breakaway, SVG, Priest, and Briscoe. And if we run green long enough, they'll all be in lap traffic. Nope. More beating and banging here. Damn, Bubba's fifth. I think Bubba and Suarez are cool. Bubba made his point to Suarez earlier, and then Suarez got mad, and it's been all good ever since. No big deal. SVG, as the leader, is the fastest car. Larson's going to have to limp it around and go to the infield, or the outfield, I should say. That thing's broke. Just make it back around and get to that damn garage opening. Please, God. We don't need any more cautions. Oh, motherfucker. It's going to be another damn yellow. Come on, just let him go by. Just let him go by. Don't throw the yellow. Go, go, go. Get off the track. And caution's out again. Good grief. They ought to let everybody just come in and refill and keep their position. Oh, now it's rolling. Hocevar went to the garage. He's out of gas. Well, he ain't going to be the only one this happens to then. They got to let these guys refill. As many times as he's been in the garage, you think they would have filled it up. Or are they not allowed to do that? I don't know the rules. It's a one-off race. It's a weird thing.
It's weighing heavy on a lot of these crew chiefs' minds now. Are we next? And how do you calculate the fuel mileage for a track like this, and especially under, caution conditions, and with the weather and the throttle response, everything you've done, you really haven't put the throttle down on a normal lap. Or let's listen to William Byron and team.
Yeah, I think that the way I've been yelling to leave run, he's like little run out as well. So he'll do something that'll, I don't know, that everybody can
We were just about to get strung out and actually be green, and then somebody run out of gas. Worried about weight on a goddamn racetrack where you're barely going 80 miles an hour.
You can see those track conditions right there in that shot. It's drying up even more and more. Kind of getting dull in that racing groove there. That's going to gain grip. Problem is that's the only line there is.
Here's Ryan Preece's radio.
Damn, he fucking nailed that restart. Oh, SPG put him in the wall. There was contact there. SPG still leaning on him. Oh my God. SPG deliberately made sure he did not clear the 60 there because, well, he knows what's coming. And now Briscoe roots the 60 out of the way, so he ain't even going to get a chance to get to SVG unless there's a yellow. Oh. I know Priest wants to get back to SVG so bad, but Briscoe's fucking that up for him. Now he's going to turn his ire to the 19. And Priest held off Briscoe for now. Ooh, SVG fucked that corner up. Either that or Priest just really packed it in there. That was a great move by Priest, and he didn't junk him to do it. Somebody will lose this race because they run out of gas because we've had like 9,000 laps of caution tonight. I agree with Boyer. I kind of predicted that a couple runs ago. I said, can SVG hold this lead on a dry racetrack, or is he just up here because it was wet and now the conditions are going back the other way? Lap times have picked up over a second and a half now. We're about a second and a half off of where they would be running. Yeah, I don't think SVG can hang on here. I hate that. I wanted SVG to win so bad. They were running 18.2s. Now they're running 16.40s. Some guys are running 16.30s. Oh, my dad's going to be pissed. They're switching the Clash to fucking FS2. Oh, God. Oh, boy. And Chase Elliott just broke on the backstretch. Caution's out just in time for that. They need to let these guys fill it up, man. I guess I'm going to FS2. I'm glad I have FS2. And the picture quality is way better on FS2. I'll tell you that damn much.
cars that are running out started with less gas in them. Now, are they all in the same boat? Usually, if one's doing that, the other is following suit to some point, but we know those Hendrick cars did.
And well, we heard Ryan Priest talk about that as well. He was talking about being questionable on gas too. So
Yeah, I believe Derek Finley told him they could run 25 laps, which would, at that time, would leave them about 25 laps short. And remember, these caution laps don't count, but they do burn fuel.
But the hardest part about now is this track picks up. They'll get back down into that second gear. They'll be gripping and ripping harder and using that throttle pedal even more so, burning fuel. It's just going to stack up again.
You think they do this again next year, or move it to Daytona and just put the All-Star race here in the summer?
At the choose, Priest takes the top, Briscoe the bottom. Chase Briscoe.
All-Star race wouldn't be bad for this track, especially that time of year.
6 to go. What's that, 9 miles?
yeah, it's not a lot of miles.
No. But it's a good number of laps, especially when you add in the cautions.
How about Suarez hanging tough right there on the inside? This was good fortune for him. That car woke up, grip level came in, and he's done a good job of, hey, it's beaten battered. Probably got a list of people that are mad at him, but
They're all beaten back.
he's there.
Daniel Suarez racing for the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation. Number of charity initiatives on some of these cars for this exhibition race. The real season starts next week in Daytona, and we'll be there to bring you all the action beginning Wednesday. All right, 36 to go. Priest and Briscoe on the front row. Suarez with Van Gisbergen. And boy, the outside lane got going in a hurry.
Wow.
I think moreover, the inside lane didn't get going. Briscoe spun the tires on the bottom, stacked that line on big time, Kev. Hey, here
Oh, and Briscoe just wrecked SVG.
Van Gisbergen
Well, I knew that was coming. Oh, and then Bubba and Zilich plowed into him, and that's that. Hey, we're under caution again. Bubba, Zilich, and SVG.
turns 3 and 4.
I hate to say this, but that all started with Briscoe not getting a good jump on the start.
Let's have a look here. Backstretch.
You know, I think you're onto something there, Karen. I think the Clash at Homestead would be cool because it's like, hey, this is the Clash at Homestead, and we end our season. The final race of the Chase is at Homestead late in the year, so it kind of bookends, you know. Clash at Homestead, final race of the Chase at Homestead. That could work. You're right. That would be a good race.
Spinning. Van Gisbergen and Zilich.
This would be a good race at the right time of year.
Loose smoke off the tires right there. So that groove is dry up there, and that's the interesting part about wet weather racing. Like we don't have a lack of grip or anything like that. You know, these guys are just being super aggressive. And
Yeah, we're to the point now where it's not the wet. The track's pretty fucking dry. It's just people running each other over like assholes.
The bad restart. Got in way too hard, and unfortunately, 5 minutes.
Been there.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Well, from the grandstand, I saw a few angry birds thrown in his direction. That is also a staple of racing here at Bowman Gray. Usually it's the Brown fans versus the Fort Myers fans or whatever. A little different here tonight. As Tyler Reddick gets service in the pit.
Well, that first 100 laps was so tame.
Get on these crew members, everybody involved. You can see their breath. It's cold out there, folks. These guys have been out in it all day long working on these race cars, preparing them for this event.
And the way we know how cold it is out there is no more weepers. Not since we ran the LCQ have we had any problem with melted snow coming out from under the outside wall. Just has not been an issue because it's freezing out there.
yeah. Well, we've definitely battled a lot of elements here on a Wednesday. Wet racetrack. Well, it's dry.
This race started a little after 6. It's 9 o'clock now, boys.
I mean, roll off into turn 1, way down on the bottom against the concrete. That area still looks pretty damp.
Yeah, I think that bottom lane is still wet, but from the that one lane all the way almost to the wall,
My dad either passed out or he got his fucking cable fixed. Why did Fox change from the race to... the Masked Singer's coming on. So they booted the race to Fox Sports 2. Or the Fox Sports app. You can watch on the Fox Sports app. As well as Fox Sports 2. Everybody should have the fucking app. I watched practice and qualifying at work today on the Fox Sports app on my phone. Fox said, fuck this shit. We got to get the Masked Singer going.
As this picks up, Kevin, walk me through these cars not having stagger. We know that they made adjustments accordingly because of these tires. But as the grip level picks up in this track and it's wet, what happens?
Well, the car gets tight, or it just loses all the rear grip. And
We didn't just get booted to Fox Sports 1. We got demoted to Fox Sports 2. Most people don't even have that in HD.
definitely not too.
At least YouTube TV has it.
It'll go off like a light switch when it finally does.
What's interesting about a wet weather tire when you have tread lines like this, it's kind of like a razor blade, and it's not the depth of the tread. That doesn't determine traction. It's how sharp that edge is on the corner of each of those tread blocks, kind of like a razor blade. When it's sharp, it works really well. And once it gets dull, not so much.
One of the things I want to go back to more importantly is the stagger that we're talking about. It's not a grip thing, it's a balance thing. Those things don't want to turn. When you need that stagger, the right side tires being taller than the left side tires, that helps it roll through the corner. When you take that away, it's the balance of the car that goes to the front, and they do not want to turn. And the drier it gets, the worse the tight gets. Definitely not a grip thing with that.
Going to FS2 was an upgrade for me. Like I said, the Fox picture quality on YouTube TV is terrible. On FS2, it's much, much nicer.
It's going to want to go straight. It's not going to want to turn at all, is it?
You ever rode a snowmobile? I rode one once. I wasn't very good at it.
Possibly more fuel issues here.
You don't say.
All right, NASCAR has determined
They're going to let everybody put gas in the cars?
to leave the track to refuel
Thank God.
with 35 laps to go. Now, everyone is on the lead lap with the possible exception of Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. Now, this will be fuel only, no adjustments permitted, just so we can get to the checkered flag. Is that Richard Childress, I believe? The camo? It is.
That man's seen a lot of things here over the years.
You know, I was down in Welcome this week. Mike Verlander invited me down to tour that operation. And Richard Childress, unlike Roger Penske, Ricky, they have car dealerships, they have other business interests. Richard is all in on racing. And that whole campus in Welcome is dedicated to racing and fabrication in one way or another. They've got their own engine company. They've got their own valve spring company. And you wouldn't believe all the teams and all the forms of racing they supply. They do some government work I can't tell you any more about, but it's very, very cool how he has built an empire. And for a guy who started here at age 14 slinging bags of peanuts in the grandstand at Bowman Gray, I'd say that's quite an accomplishment.
Well, I don't know why all empires work, but I know why that one works. Kevin and I have both been there. My dirt shops were there. I was there earlier in the morning. I was there late at night. And there was only one common denominator you always saw in the parking lot. It was a black Tahoe in there. It didn't matter if it was 5:30 in the morning or 10:30.
I'm still hanging out. I'm just scrolling during this really long caution.
That looks like a slick tire to me. Good point.
Ooh, some guys are putting slicks on.
Go back to the slicks. And now we're going to need more adjustments, right?
Do you put a fresh set on?
I thought we were stopping for fuel only. Let's double check here. Looks like they might be switching.
NASCAR down in the garage is telling us we have to go back to wet.
Okay, so the 77 tried to put slicks on,
Tires back on.
and NASCAR told them no, put the wet weather tires back on because everybody has to run the same tires.
Regan?
Well, Mike, just to update you with what you're seeing on the 77 car right now, they actually came in and put slick tires on. The problem with that is you are not allowed to put slick tires on these cars right now because the track has not been deemed a dry racetrack by NASCAR. So then we saw the 45 car come in. They tried to do the same thing after they saw the 77 car do it. NASCAR would not allow them to put the slick tires on. Now the 77 is actually having to change back to the rain tires right now. So a little bit of confusion down here as to what was going on. That is all on top of the fact that now we're cars that need the fuel to get to the end of the race. So a lot of craziness happening back here on the outside of the madhouse in the pits.
Yeah, put your fucking wet weather tires back on, you cheaters.
The range and wet weather tires that were on the car, back on the car, since our understanding is this stop is for fuel only.
Yeah, that's a great question, Mike, and I'm going to have to confirm that because I am not positive which set just went back on the car. I do believe it's the set that came off, but we'll have to get confirmation on
I
it.
think it has to be. I think you have to put the same tire. You weren't supposed to take them off. You're supposed to put fuel in it.
Yeah, and that in itself could be a penalty just because you changed the tires.
That car's already had enough penalty.
Doesn't look as pretty as it did at the start of the day. The fans here, they are a hardy bunch. You notice they are dressed for any and all kinds of weather. They had the makeshift ponchos come out when the sleet started earlier, and they are gonna watch this to conclusion as we and you are with 35 laps to go.
And, you know, I think our biggest
It's been a battle, all right. It's been a battle to sit through this
rain tires
at times.
felt pretty confident that they would figure it out. But it's turned into a bit of a destruction derby as we've gone through the race with them running each other over. It hasn't been the grip in the tires, that's for sure.
Now we have a lot of programming coming at you from Daytona next week, and here is a special you're going to want to see. Here's a look at the lost
Oh no, not another Dale Earnhardt documentary.
powerful new
We don't have enough of those, do we?
about the race that forever changed NASCAR.
We ain't gonna beat this horse anymore.
Response, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. How do you tell the world that we lost Dale Earnhardt today?
One of Dale's very best friends was Mike Hilton,
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make.
and those words flew across the world.
We've lost Dale Earnhardt.
I'm a rookie at Daytona 500.
I was 8 years old.
Fox hired me.
We were all there.
Malcolm in the Middle had premiered. I was probably one of the last people to talk to Dale Earnhardt the day he died.
The badass of all badasses.
Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag. All of us were lost puppies without an owner.
You remember what life was like before that day, and you remember what life has been like after that day. Now this show is not about the race, the first one on Fox, not about the crash, not about the telecast. It's about what we lost. And I want you to tune in to see we've lost Dale Earnhardt 25 years later, Thursday, February 12th.
I will watch.
Daytona FS1.
I'll at least set my DVR to record. Yeah, it's been 25 years, and we've got about 25 Dale Earnhardt documentaries since then, but I guess we can do another one. There's been a lot of good ones, don't get me wrong.
The impact that he made.
The Dale movie, I have the DVD of that. The Amazon documentary, the 6-part miniseries, wasn't it 6 episodes on Amazon? That was really good. The Day, about the 2001 Daytona 500, that was a good one. And now we've got another one.
See all the changes.
Watching a video under this caution.
The physical nature of the style of racing. I think when that groove moved up the racetrack and the cars are a lot more on edge when the track is wet and dry where they've been running. It's not dry in the preferred dry groove, and you're still on the old rain tires. So it'll be interesting to see if
I'm grateful that we haven't lost anybody since then, for damn sure.
Find a rhythm with all the cars running out of gas and people getting spun out, but it is definitely a different racetrack than when they started with these rain tires on them.
Now, pit stops here are
If you want to see some great documentaries about Adam Petty, Kenny Irwin, and see Adam, Kenny, who was it? Oh, Tony Roper. There's a great documentary on YouTube by Brock Beard called "The Three Before Daytona." Go to Brock Beard's YouTube channel and look up "The Three Before Daytona," and it's about the three guys that died the year before: Tony Roper, Kenny Irwin, Adam Petty.
Obviously, we're told no adjustments there, Kevin.
And then there's another documentary series that picks up after that called 500 Days that chronicles the build up to the 2001 Daytona 500 from the entire year before, and then all the races of 2001. And it's like a multi-part series. I think he's like a third of the way through the 2001 NASCAR season, and he talks about everything. So shout out to Brock Beard. He's a NASCAR historian and one of the best on YouTube. YouTube is a gold mine for NASCAR history. Always has been. Well, I'm starting to see board patches here. Can we line up and go? Fuck.
To the point, Larry, did you see any tire wear?
Can this please be the one to go, for God's sake?
See any of that, Regan? It's one of the reasons I went to the garage area right there. A lot of the crew chiefs, they're
Is this one to go?
checking tire.
No, they're still not even fucking choosing.
You don't have near the tread patch with a treaded tire that you do.
I'm gonna get my shit together so I can shower in the morning before work.
With you guys, that dry area, that will wear these rain tires out. Get your cheese grater out. And it's drying out. I mean, it's all but just gray right there where the right side tires are running. Pretty much dry.
And so the dilemma becomes, you know that you can make way more speed in that dry line, but how much speed do you make before the tire wears out?
Or how much speed you lose
When the tire wears
in
out.
this other groove.
Yeah.
Your groove's about a car
Oh my God, they're
width and a
choosing.
half wide, not 2 car widths yet.
Carson Hocevar has been penalized for the unapproved tire change. I don't know what the penalty is. We don't have time out here.
Yeah.
I'd deal in the longest line if I was guessing. That's where he is, and I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Okay? Still on the lead lap in 21st. So he will tag the field as we get ready. One lap. This will be interesting because as the track is drying, it will accelerate the wear on these soft, wet weather tires, and that may bring a whole different aspect into play here.
Well, it just, as this track dries and evolves and changes, then the groove becomes different. How hard you can drive it becomes different. When you can get to the throttle becomes different. So it's that evolution and adapt to it first.
You watch Brock Beard's live streams? Yeah. I appreciate people like Brock Beard so much who can articulate the history of this sport way better than I ever could. And damn, what a great launch for Priest there. Oh, yeah, there's still a race going on, believe it or not. Although I'm kind of over this race. This race should not take 3+ hours. Priest, Briscoe, Suarez, Byron, Blaney, sideways. A little bit of help from Austin Dillon there. Don't right rear hook him, you'll get a week off. And Daytona's next week. Oh, Blaney sent him off in there. Well, don't take it out on the 48. You sent Blaney, and then Blaney sent you. Taking it out on the wrong fucking guy. Lap times are even up, or up even more now. 16 flats. 15-6. Hell, we're almost back to where we were. Look at Priest go. Priest is another guy I'd like to see win this thing. I really wanted SVG to win. Hocevar and SVG was fun, but I'll take a Priest win. Oh, Barry and Gibbs. And Suarez. Suarez is second. And of course Fox missed it. Suarez to second, Byron into third. Briscoe's slipping back now. Priest is driving away.
You see that 24 car just right on that left rear bumper cover going into the corner right here. Suarez wants to keep him pinched down as much as possible to try to put those left side tires in the wet, but it's not going to work this time.
Now you want your right side tires right in that gray strip, and if you can push them up above it just at least a little bit, it jumps them over the cushion.
Hell, they immediately got back in front of Suarez. Byron and Briscoe did.
Racing and the tires wear out. There's just every single lap there's something different on the racetrack.
Briscoe and Blaney move up. Suarez drops back to fifth.
Yeah, and we saw Ryan Preece take off, and you see right there the 24 car. That lap was almost 2.5 tenths faster than Ryan Preece. So right now, Preece took off really well, but that 24 car is coming in a hurry.
Not another boring William Byron win.
There's another one, a 46 to a 61.
Oh, he's 2 tenths quicker than Priest.
Yeah, watch this line right here. You see them both up the racetrack on this end, but on the other end, Byron appears to be able to run just
Damn, everybody got their gas, and now they're actually just driving like sane human beings to try to get this over with.
Yeah, it's almost like he's putting his right side tires in the gray and not trying to straddle it as much like Priest is doing in the lead. So you can see Priest is up higher than him.
And some of that just goes right back to the fact of how your car is turning. And the other part is searching around and being able to go in a little bit straighter, get that thing rotated in the middle of the corner, and drive it off.
Ryan Blaney might be the most resilient man in Winston-Salem. I don't know how he's running where he is, but like I said, you can't destroy these cars. Everybody's going to finish this race. You cannot destroy these things at these slow speeds. Watch something. No, can't just fucking watch something.
Spread out, I think you might see the leaders finally catch tail end of the lead lap here.
Well, Priest has picked up the pace. The last 2 laps he was, turn 3.
Uh-oh.
Savar.
SVG and Hocevar.
Said about paybacks? Yep, you'll see contact from the 23 to the 77.
Oh, Bubba wrecked Hocevar.
Well, the last time around off of 4, you see contact.
I don't know how Fox misses stuff when it's a fucking quarter-mile racetrack. I'm getting real tired of my YouTube TV basically shutting my internet off.
A little rub and bump there.
Bubba didn't like it. Retaliated.
In the middle of the straightaway.
Seen a lot of wrecks like that here. Slide through the grass up into the outside wall. That one didn't make it all the way to the outside wall.
So glad I have my phone so I can actually watch the race instead of, being able to watch it on fucking
I think
television.
Ryan Priest wanted to see that. I don't know, it may have helped him. I say that not catching the tail end of the lead lap there again and getting in those lappers is beneficial to him being in the lead.
And I think, he's not going to catch the back of the pack now because of the fact that there's so few laps
My
left.
television
The
won't
interesting
connect to my
thing
internet,
what's happening right
so I don't
here,
know what's
his
going
lap
on.
times were really inconsistent, and I just wonder if he was trying to save some of the tire to make sure that he took care of the rear tires and the front tires to keep the thing, that car underneath him as long as he could. And that was why his lap times were fluctuating.
I think so, Kevin, because once Byron
Ridiculous.
closed the gap to about 5 car lengths, Priest took off and he ran back on. Yeah, well, right back on pace and distanced him just a bit.
I've had to restart my YouTube TV about 8 times during this broadcast
We're
tonight.
now under the middle of the racetrack, and that wet lane on the bottom of the racetrack is, what do you think that is, Clint? 3 feet wide down there next to the curb. But if that becomes the case, they're going to creep all the way back down to the normal dry line as we get to the end.
Oh my god. Piece of shit television.
Back down to the concrete on the bottom with only 20 laps to go. But the entrance
It's trying to load on my TV. There we go.
all night long out of Priest. He's going to be hungry for this win. And this 12 card, we've seen a lot of aggression out of him. He's been all over the place.
Well,
William Byron, double Daytona 500 winner, will start alongside Ryan Priest with 20 to go.
it's starting to dry down the racetrack. So
Just look at the cars, and I can tell you the difference in driving styles. Look at William Byron's car, and look at the 60 car. And
I like that Valvoline scheme too. I like the one from last year. We were going to restart with 20 to go. Plenty of more time for 15 more cautions. And an hour red flag or something. I don't know.
attention to win this race again.
And look at Alex Bowman, who started this race last. He's going to restart sixth. The last time Jack Roush won the class was 1999. Mark Martin went to victory lane.
That clash is not relevant to this. We can't look back at clash history anymore.
15 more laps around this flat quarter mile.
Okay.
Great start.
Damn, Priest is killing him on these restarts. He's not giving anybody a chance to run into him. I don't blame him. Byron was a little faster than him before that last caution, though.
Set sail, baby. Let's go.
Damn, Blaney into second. Once again, the most resilient man in Winston-Salem. Another wreck. Kyle Larson. That thing is junked.
And there was a lot of contact.
That thing's got to be junked. Look at it just roll.
And all torn up is Kyle Larson.
But it's amazing how fast these knights can
Hey, they made it a lap.
so many laps at the beginning of this race. Car kind of faded.
If I was him, I'd just go home. Fuck this shit.
Now he's
I'd have left an hour ago if I was him.
So Kyle is way up there by the wall and squeezed.
Does Kyle hit that weird spot? No. Damn.
Yeah, that never works here.
I think the 54 car saw that 8 car in trouble and was Kyle kept coming up and the 54 was coming down and then they started jumping tires.
Right on real estate.
It's free real estate.
For sure, in a hurry. You can see he got way up out of the groove.
Well, you can't blame that one on Kyle Busch. Hell, Larson's the fucking maniac that shot through the middle.
He had a car below him, so just
Whoever
too many
that
cars in one
was
spot.
knocked Larson into the next car, into Kyle Busch. The next car being, I think, Ty Gibbs there. But, boy, there was enough contact there to go around.
If I'm Priest, I didn't want to see
And that car's still running.
Blaney making as quick a work of the 24 car as he did.
Good point. Carson Hocevar, the only car one lap down, will get that back as the free pass car. 19 to go. What's for breakfast?
Oh, it's just now bedtime.
Come on, old timer. It's 9:30.
Not even 9:30 yet. You're worried about breakfast.
Well, hey, I got a laugh out of you anyway.
I was
I have similar questions.
I was expecting to look down at midnight.
Yeah, we started at 6 o'clock, not the usual night race here.
This is shaping up to be a wild finish. These two guys
Osberg said, Mr. Krabs, I want to go to bed.
right where we want them.
All right here. 3. Choose next time. Third and line.
I don't think there's hardly a car here that has not run at least one lap in the top 5. I don't think even Larry could keep track of all the comers and goers that we've had here tonight. And cars that have been a lap down and gotten their lap back, and now everybody's still in it.
Well, you definitely couldn't write a script for this one. It would definitely not. You would not believe the way that this race has played out.
You mean starting
Like last
Saturday?
Yeah.
All right, they'll choose this time.
Oh, still got some debris on the racetrack right there.
Wave it off.
At this point, I think it's just part of it.
Yeah.
Where does Blaney choose? Goes to the inside.
Had to think about it there for a
Yeah.
second.
Thought hard on it, didn't he?
The choose has been a lot more even tonight in the dry than I thought it would be. In the wet was when it became really staggered as to which lane they chose.
It was pretty even here last year, and we didn't see a lot of gamesmanship like you often see here on Saturday nights. Going to hold up to pick up that debris inside of turn 4.
Well, if I'm Ryan Blaney's spotter right here and I've been paying attention, that 60 car is taken off at the exact same time every time he has led this race. So you need to pay attention to that because I think he's gonna have to mix it up at some point. He's saving that.
Yeah, I'll be the first to say it. This race sucks, but
Exact same point that he's
it's not a track problem. It's not a weather problem. It's a driver problem. Everybody's just driving like a jackass.
Start any time in between
Just the way it is.
This racetrack. There it is again. A little better.
Why are dingleberries brown? It's just the way shit is.
That top lane right there is a lot drier than the bottom lane, which allows him to do what he's been doing the last couple times.
The best drivers in the world can't stop killing each other.
Caution flags, I probably don't have to tell you that that is a clash record.
Well, I've been in some clashes, and I know where Bowman Gray and this can happen with a rough race, but I've been in some rough ones at Daytona with not many cars left running at the end.
Well, they're all running now, and all except, I believe, Hocevar on the lead lap as we get set for this restart. First time we've had two Fords on the front row tonight. Blaney inside of Ryan Preece with 19 to go.
Can Priest nail another restart? He does. He is not giving anybody a chance to run him over. Everybody else is getting run over. He's not. Call Ryan Priest the smartest man in Winston-Salem. Will we make it a lap? They're 3 wide mid-pack. Ooh, they made it. Good God, 18 to go, and we could still be here another 3. Damn, Austin Dillon just bodied Christopher Bell. A 3-car, 4-car, 5-car clusterfuck for second. You know, I just remembered that earlier tonight, that was not the first time Chase Briscoe flat out wrecked Shane Van Gisbergen and cost him a win. Remember Chicago year before last? So Briscoe's really good at fucking SVG out of wins. Hi, Denny Hamlin. Almost back in the top 5 somehow.
Looks kind of loose still. A little light on his feet, but the rear tire's sliding around. You can tell he's being pretty careful, especially in the entry of the corner.
And we talked about it earlier. When these tires,
If I wasn't off Monday, I'd probably be off tomorrow. I was off Monday because the roads and everything were still fucked here.
it's a light switch. It happens fast.
And that may be the one.
So I'm working tomorrow. It's not even late. It's only 9:30. It just feels like this race has been going for an eternity. Just give Priest the goddamn trophy and let's get out of here.
13 to go. Just keep an eye on this right here, guys.
Shout out to RFK, though.
Can he run
If he can hang on here, I'm giving him a trophy a little too soon. William Byron, once again, is a tick faster than Priest. The longer this goes, the better William Byron looks. He just doesn't get a long run. He can't get a long run. Damn, that lap, they were identical.
I believe he looks in his mirror and tries to pace himself so he can take care of those tires.
I've seen it. He's moving down a bit, too. I think that spotter in his ears helping him with what line to run, and there's the lap time. Look at this. Best in his lap now. He moved down.
Now, yeah, that lap, Priest was quicker. Byron had him by 2/10, then they were dead even, and then Priest was a 10th quicker.
Yeah, he's definitely
Still a 10th quicker.
the entry and the exit
10 to go.
to wash up the racetrack and get a good drive up off the corner, but both ends now.
This race is actually pretty good when they get to racing instead of just turning every corner exit into a parking lot.
What we've been talking about is
Byron sent it in.
Oh, Byron missed the corner, almost wrecked himself. Well, good win, Priest.
Time. He's out of time. He's trying everything he can.
That was a 4-wheel slide, a drift almost.
Costly for William Byron.
Bet that lap time sucked.
Straight away.
Yeah, he gave up a lot on that one. That was 0.7 of a second he gave up.
what's going to happen at the end of this race.
And look who's right back.
7 to go. Jesus Christ.
I thought he was a TKO punch. He is in 6th again. With a caution, he might have a chance. 7 to go.
Yeah, we've seen it all night. You're in the back. You're not out of it. You get in a crash. You're not out of it. This has been a battle of attrition all night long.
Somebody's going to get a trophy for this shit.
Take care of that Ford. 6 more laps.
Now he's managing his gap to these lappers. I don't want to catch those guys. I've got a good buffer. I want to listen to my spotter and just manage this gap.
Well,
Bring it home, baby.
when you talk about Ryan Priest, this is a very
We couldn't even fill up a high school football building for this race.
everything he's ever done. Took a chance on his career.
Ooh, Bubba tailing the lead lap here. If he's still lead lap, I don't know if he is or not. Fox has done a terrible job of keeping us up to date on that.
Just a limited schedule. Went out one races, proved himself.
Took out a big mortgage on his house to do
Right.
it.
Here he is today, leading the first race of 2026 here at Bowman Gray.
3 laps to go.
3 to
Bubba lets him go. 2 to go. Priest and Byron are back to running identical lap times, but Priest has a really big gap because Byron blew one corner and gave up over half a second. Oh my God, 1 to go, guys. White flag, holy shit. We're making it. White flag. It is a miracle. We're going to make it.
Straightaway lead on William Byron, who has 5 car lengths on Denny Hamlin. Off turn 4.
NASCAR's back, and I'm already sick of it. Ryan Priest wins. Ryan Priest wins the Clash. Good shit, Ryan Priest.
He joins Jeff Gordon and Denny
The man who did the most bitching tonight on his radio won the race. I mean, he bitched up a storm tonight.
Cup Series point race.
He did a great job. He had speed in his race car when the time counted at the end of that thing, but I want to go back to the aggression that he maybe took off there in a burnout. Slow her down, buddy. But the aggression that he showed on those race starts when we went back to it under the wet weather was
You gonna get them tires flat and get stuck.
and it paid off for him. Put him in the front when the time was right, and he drove off into the sunset because of it.
His grandfather, Bob Judkins, well-known modified car builder and owner in New England, started the Pinto revolution in NASCAR. His dad, Jeff, raced late models at Stafford Speedway and elsewhere. I think Ryan Priest was born
Priest, Byron, Blaney,
maybe a steering
Suarez.
at a very, very young age. He was there racing the
Hamlin somehow 5th.
to the modifieds, won the national championship, and then, as Kevin pointed out, worked his way up to the top of the NASCAR. Captured a checkered flag.
Anybody actually going to be mad after this race, or can everybody agree it was just stupidity all around?
I think he's out of tire.
I think they're hooking up a little better than the slicks dudes, but I think
The 35-year-old from Berlin, Connecticut, gets the taste of victory
I've been to Berlin, Connecticut.
here at a track the modifieds know.
Oh, that turnpike.
good for him. That's a good win for them. Huge momentum.
I like seeing RFK do well.
Well, think about all the tough moments that he's been through lately. You know, you think about those 2 massive flips at
Think about that wasted fucking time at Stewart Haas Racing.
But on the other side, has been consistently good and the best team at RFK in performance-wise in 2025. So starting the year off pretty strong.
Victory lane is being set up down at Calamity Corner, the intersection of turns 3 and 4 here.
Well, the 15 people in attendance got one hell of a show.
Difficulty finding a full-time ride in one of NASCAR's top 2 divisions, and he told me, I don't care where I race. I just want to race where I have a chance to win.
Well,
He's a winner now.
I just
Now the party lights are going.
just a real admiration for Ryan and what he's done.
They should have the lights do that during the race and let these guys try to race during that.
Even himself that he can win if he put himself in the right situation.
He said, fuck yeah, we're coming out. Ryan Priest confirmed gay. He just said he was coming out. Woke has come to NASCAR. I'm kidding. And the crowd goes mild because everybody's just happy to get the fuck out of there, I think. We could have went to this race for $20. I should have hit Dylan up. Go waste a whole day at Winston-Salem.
I wish you were here. Fuck me.
I've heard him say fuck like 3 times since he got out of the car. I love it.
Friggin' Smith.
He is me
Well, what a wild night it was here at Bowman Gray for the Clash.
for the crash.
Ryan Priest, you have worked your
Which
entire
one?
life to be in victory lane in a Cup Series race, and you get it done tonight in all kinds of conditions. How did you make that happen?
I don't even know what to say. To be honest with you, it's been a fucking long road, and it's the Clash, and
Did he just say fucking again?
it's just been years and years of grinding, and I'm just super thankful for Brad Keselowski, Kroger, Coca-Cola, all our partners, BAM, Break Open the Pappy, and Jack Roush, the Fenway Group. let's talk about the race tonight. Really quick when it was dry early. Even quicker when it got wet later on. Was some of that short track experience paying off with these different conditions that we had?
Just a good group. Yeah, we had a really good car, and I felt like we were fighting adversity all day. You know, trying to come from the back, and you know, we got a lot of good spots, and when we were putting rain tires on, man, this is as much of a mental game as it is anything, and I felt pretty beat up. So, you know, we had a couple restarts go our way, and then before you know it, you're in the front two rows, and then the claws just come out. So, yeah, just, man, I can't thank, you know, Kroger, Coca-Cola, partners, every single one, Celsius, Tad Geschecter, and Jody Geschecter, and BAM Marketing.
Yeah, Ryan Priest on his radio is hilarious. He was on one tonight if you were reading all the stuff he was saying.
I'm speechless.
Well done, Ryan. Congratulations.
It was a clusterfuck, but he won in a cup car. Priest can do this shit.
The first practice group with the back marker cars had to run on the green racetrack. Still, he timed his way in, drove to the front.
Well, I love to hear the stories about people who have worked their way to make it in racing and sacrificed everything that they have to get to this point. And that right there shows you.
But it shows you the talent too. Look what he overcome. Look at the adapting that he had. He was good early, overcame out of a lower group early on in the day.
I got a hot take for you, though. Everybody keeps saying, move the Clash back to Daytona, move the Clash back to Daytona, bring back Speed Weeks, blah, 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 blah. I got a better idea. Are you ready? Are you ready for my idea? It's going to be loud. Get rid of the Clash altogether. It is fucking pointless and a waste of money and time. This race does not need to exist. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's my opinion on the Clash. This race does not need to exist. The All-Star race has been trending in that where I'm just like, why do we even still do this? It's not for fucking points. It doesn't pay worth a shit. Like, why are we doing this? The Clash has long been past time to be like, why do we fucking do this anymore? The Clash as a race should not even exist. We moved it from Daytona because teams bitch because they were wrecking cars. I'm fine with that. Daytona, it became a joke there at the end. We moved it around. It's not working. Nobody's watching. Nobody's giving a fuck. Nobody goes to this race. Look how empty that. I mean, fucking Bowman Gray. They couldn't. I know it was rain delayed. I understand that. Or snow delayed, whatever. You couldn't even fill up a high school football field for this thing. Just kill it. Like, it doesn't need to exist. Just start the season the Wednesday before Daytona. Or better yet, just do it Thursday before Daytona. Have pole qualifying, and then that night do the duels. I don't know. Have afternoon practice, go straight into fucking qualifying, line up and do the duels, and get that done in one day. I don't care about, we need to bring back Speed Weeks. I don't care. The Clash just doesn't need to exist. It does not need to exist. It is pointless, and nobody cares about it. I'm very happy that Ryan Priest won. I can tell it meant a lot to him, because winning a race at this level, no matter what race it is, means a lot. Guys are happy to win duels at Daytona, like, that obviously meant something. But they keep talking about, how do we save money? How do we save money? I don't know. Get rid of the pointless races. Don't do the Clash. Don't do the All-Star race. They're fucking not needed. I mean, there's a reason you've been moving both of those races around, is because they're not fucking working. It's not working, and nobody's watching. So why do it? It's the same reason we got rid of the stupid-ass playoffs. People weren't watching anymore because it was fucking dumb. We need to just get rid of all the dumb, useless shit. We dumped the playoffs, thank God. Hopefully stage cautions can go next. And the Clash and the All-Star race need to go away forever. They have no prestige anymore. They really don't. And anybody who says otherwise is just lying to themselves. Like, I don't want to hear... If the only excuse to keep something is mud tradition, then it's not worth keeping. And I love traditional shit. 600 on Memorial Day, Daytona 500 kicking off the year, Southern 500 on Labor Day. Like, that's cool and all, but shit like the Clash and All-Star race don't need to exist anymore. But you just mentioned I'm looking forward to the San Diego race. That's going to be cool as shit. Once again, a real life GTA race. They're racing on a military base. Just like GTA 5. They're going to race on a military base. But we've been on here for hours. A couple of different streams today because at one point my OBS crashed while I was streaming. So I guess I'm going to get off here and prepare for bed. I got to work tomorrow. I wanted to play some NASCAR 25, but this race just had to be over 3.5 hours long. A race that shouldn't even exist had to be over 3.5 hours long, and I'm tired. And I will see you tomorrow, probably for more Pokemon Emerald. If you're into that sort of thing, catch me tomorrow for that. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys showing up and commenting and engaging. I'm still optimistic about this year, though. You're in for a good season this year. We're going to have the best NASCAR season we've had since like 2011. I'm fairly confident in that. So we will return. Good night.